it is the kickoff to a brand new month, and we have an really incredible show for you that is going to be full of values. I'm going to pick up right where I left off over the weekend with major sale event pricing, incredible brand new, some closeout, some bye-bye, they got to go. So tonight's the night to sit back and take advantage of all of the incredible values, but also there's a lot of brand new here on the way too that we've never seen before. How about this? For my shoe gals out there, who's my shoe gals? Who love shoes? We actually have the greatest way to combine your fashion and your love for shoes and footwear into jewelry. So if you happen to love the two together, we've got something special for you. Also, we have a really incredible designer brand new bracelet, and we have also wheels, and more wheels. The wheels are where it's at, whether it's something museum, whether it's something super, super crazy affordable. We've got them all for you, so I can't wait to share it all with you over the next 3 hours. We are, of course, live, so I would love to help you out. If there's something you're looking for, please let us know what it is, because let me tell you something, we have time to get to those requests, or whatever it might be that you're looking for. Throughout the show here tonight, we're happy to go run back the vault, bring it out, bring it to you, and give you the greatest value so that we can kind of get you through that middle of the week here as we get ready. It feels like summertime out here. I got to tell you, we are in full swing. We've got an amazing June for you up ahead, but there's a lot of pieces that just need to go, okay? So it's going to be one of those values where as we have a new season approaching here, we're getting ready to show you some really serious values on a lot of your favorites. And there's even a gents ring that, let me tell you, we might do something incredible on this gents ring. It's a 1-carat diamond. It's a fawn. We have hardly, I can't remember the last time we saw a fawn gentleman's ring. I mean, it may have been never. So it's high time we brought you one. So we've got a great gents fawn diamond ring. I've got the most, I'll tell you where the value's at, even though May just ended, it's with an emerald tonight. There is an emerald in a bridge style that you just, you have to see to believe it. So that's coming up as well. Pink zircons are here. Amazing diamond pieces. Pink, yellow, white, all in the same ring, yes, but it's new. So we have that one for you, and so much more. Plus, there's a really incredible demontoid, and it's a great way to combine the best of different sources of demontoid together in one stone, because we kind of love the brilliance and the color from Russia, but then we love the blues and the incredible brilliance from Namibia. So we actually have a Madagascar stone that really has both. So you're going to see all those, plus turquoise. My favorite turquoise ring is here, a big value on that. So let us know what requests you might have. Can help you out at any given point with those, plus the best diaspora we've ever had is here. It is just, it's sad because it's only one of a kind, but let me tell you, it's our largest. It's a radiant cut. It is absolutely super stunning. Best diaspora I've seen here, bar none. And before we get started, want to wish, can you believe it? We have two that I know of. There's probably more out there, so let me know if I miss you. But we have 2 birthdays we're celebrating here from the TVON family, right? Jerry in New Mexico, it's her birthday. Donna B, and I think she's in Oklahoma, I think. So Donna, happy birthday. Jerry, if you're with us, happy birthday. Glad you guys are, again, hopefully with us. I'm hoping so. There's some of our regular viewers, so always nice to celebrate together here with some jewelry. And when you're a jewelry fan, every day is worth celebrating here at TVON because we've got the best. But if there is a special occasion coming up or something you want to celebrate or some great piece you need, please let us know what it is. So we hope our birthday gals are having a wonderful day, and hopefully we can be your nightcap here and kind of create that beautiful finale to your special day. All right, let's get I'm actually going to start with the bracelet. You want to start with this bracelet? I mean, why not? It's a charm bracelet, but the charms are already, you know how the fun of it with charms is like you build over time and over time, but that's costly and that's time consuming. So I kind of love that this looks like you just spent years and years collecting beautiful charms, but they're all perfect together. So it's my shoe piece, okay, for my shoe gals out there. It's item number 6941. I can honestly say that in all my years, and it's been 20 plus, I've never seen anything sold like this in fine jewelry. So the fact that there's a lot of gold here and a lot of charms, I'll start with it on the hand, Tony, so we can kind of splay it out for you. But there are all these different charms of all different styles of shoes coming up. Might even be fun for the younger gals. So it's really a good one. 6941 is the number. It's going to be 2 different colors of gold. Let me show it. And actually, it's a new style clasp we don't see all the time either. So I'm going to try to show you this distance view first so you can really see. And this is a Rolo link. I'm going to try to get all these charms in. They're so amazing. It's really a beautiful Rolo link that we're seeing first. But then you've got the rose and the white gold charms, and it's going to be 6941, and it's got a few diamond accents. But let me tell you, it's mostly about this precious metal, which is your 2-tone gold option here, which is the white gold for the actual bracelet, which is your Rolo link. And then you have the alternating rose gold and white gold charms, which has got this little, this like little Mary Jane, kind of like a little, is that a heel? Yes, it's a kitten heel. I had to look there if it was a flat or if it was a kitten heel. Then we've got this little mule over here, and then the slide sandal in the middle there, and then you've got a really beautiful over in the white gold section. You've got this really special look of that high-heeled shoe, a little pointy-toed pump there, and then another sandal option, and then this one I'll flip over for you. There's the flip-flop over there. So all these different great styles here. It's $69.41. It's going to be 16 points in diamonds as well, and it is as is. Now, it's going to have a toggle closure as well. So you see this bar over here that's really, instead of having, this is much easier. Let me tell you, it's so much easier than, let's say, a lobster claw or a spring ring when you've got a 7-inch style. So it's a toggle closure, which just means you put it right through the ring here, and then you're good to go. So it could not be easier. That's how it actually fastens. So when it's actually complete here, you see how it all comes together. See that toggle there? So it's really beautifully done. I'm going to show it up close as well here, so I'll undo it just so you can see the detail on all these different little shoes and these little, you know, maybe you're going to choose a shoe or a shoe bracelet here today. And let me see if I can get the toggle undone before we actually show you each and every little charm, because there are a total of, what do I have here? 7 charms, 6 charms. So we'll bring it up close, and then let me see if I'm just getting the proper grip so we can show you this beautiful link. And every one of these individual charms, starting with, let's see over here, and they look at that. It's a little bow. I mean, that's really detailed, right? And then here's your little heel, your little, you know, bow style open-toed heel there, and that's in the rose. And then, of course, here's another one. It's a little Mary Jane that you have here. All of them have the bows, I guess, right? Is that what we're doing here? A little thematic. So then you have, did I pass this one? There's your little slide with the bow, and then here's that. Of course, they're going to move and kind of shimmy and shake. That's the beauty of being attached. And then you have that slide, which is flat, and then another little kitten heel over here in the rose gold. So all of that, and you can see this kind of marine link with a Rolo. So it's 2 different links really combined together here. But I want to go ahead and drape it on my wrist here. 7-inch style, so you get that idea. And then, of course, you know, without kind of getting the right angle here, it's going to be a little tougher to drape all the charms, but you can kind of get a sense for how they're going to go all the way around since they go start to finish. Isn't this the cutest thing? And for my shoe lovers out there, listen, I don't know many women who love jewelry who don't love shoes, right? They seem to be very much, I don't know, kind of sometimes a little bit symbiotic, right? Like if you like one, your chances are like the other, right? So we've got the toggle closure, your beautiful rose and white gold links here, or rather the links are all done in the white gold, but the charms are rose gold and white gold alternating, and then I'll hold it side to side so you can once again see all those beautiful charm details that you have. It's amazing with this solid gold. I mean, for a minute you're going to think, well, that must be sterling, right? No, it's all solid gold. That's what's so incredible about this bracelet. And there you go. So you've got, again, all of those charms there, 6 of them in total. I'm holding it by one of the shoes there. So here's what we'll do. Instead of anything like, you know, it's a little whimsical piece. I don't know if everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, $69.99, no problem. Here's what we're going to do instead of $69.99. It's solid gold. Again, the bracelet itself with these different charms that you have here, which are going to be those beautiful, I love that. You've got that 3 and 3, 3 in the white, 3 in the rose. And here's what we're going to do. Beautiful chain, solid gold. This has got some weight to it that you will not believe the value. Come on in early. Listen, there's a reason it's here to start the show, because it may be one of those that, oh my goodness, is it going to be a lot of fights over something this fantastic, fun, and like a personality piece right here. I'd love it to give as a gift because, my goodness, this is less money. Not $69.99. My better price is less money than you pay for a lot of good shoes these days. It's amazing what, you know, a decent pair of shoes from a designer will cost you, because they can be in the 4-figure range easily. And what we're going to do is make them less than $69.99, and you're going to have 3 pairs. 3 pairs. Not a single one matches. They're all the charm style. Looks like you collected over years and years and years. And instead of $69 or even half of that at $3,500, we're going to do a little bit better. What's everyone doing here on a weekday? I'm shocked. Suddenly I feel like it's Sunday morning. I see Spencer and I see JT and I see Jalen. Hi, guys. Is it your first week? And of course, Jay back there. Jay, that doesn't look like full-on participation right there. You know, you could go ahead and train with Spencer. I might hurt feelings if I say he's the best. But you're sitting next to the guy there that can teach you everything you need to know about being a world-class operator. True story. True. I get a lot of compliments about some of our operators. All right, so here's what we'll do. $35, $25, even $1,500. Not going to be. So here's what we'll do. It is not even $1,500. Solid gold, charm bracelet, shoes, How do we do this? I'll make it $999 first caller, and it's a 7-inch style. So the toggle makes it really easy. Again, if you ever struggle with bracelets because they're spring rings and they're lobster claws and they really have to be, again, that impossible to put on, toggles are so easy. So I love that designer style, and look at that shake of those charms. And when you put it on the proper way, just with it all kind of lined up like this, they tend to sit really beautifully on the wrist, where they kind of tend to drape down the hand a bit. So for $999, you're getting solid gold, 7 inches worth, 6 amazing charms, and yes, in rose and white gold, and this link is everything. We'll go back up close here and show you that link once again here, so you can see how it's a Rolo half the way, but then it's also that marine link. So you've got 2 different links that come together here, and I'll show you so you can see that's a really special look that's done there, and of course all of these individual charms. So that'll be $999 first caller situation. I mean the cutest, right? That's giving me like Wizard of Oz ruby slipper vibes, except no rubies on it, just all about the diamonds there. And then one more time from a distance away so you can see all those fantastic pieces. That's a one only. Man, that's going to tell us if we got anybody with us here on this Wednesday so far. $999, just a giveaway here right up front to let you know what's happening on this Wednesday night. And of course, requests are welcome. If there's anything we can show you, that would be wonderful. We can go ahead and find whatever you're looking for, bring it on out. Made sure that I really made a lot of time for requests here, so we don't have like billions of pieces, so that we can really, show you those requests here. And then let me show you this. This is turquoise, and I know one of our favorites since now we kicked off the unofficial start of summer, right, on Monday. It's really all about this stone. For if there was ever a seasonal stone, it's this one that is, yes, year round, of course, but really, really very appropriate for those warm summertime, hot and sunny vacation vibes in the months that we have coming up here. So this is turquoise, and this is, of course, the best quality out there. And yes, that bracelet is still here if you want it, so don't hesitate to give us a call on that one. We'll help you out. And here we go with our turquoise. It's Sleeping Beauty variety. 6968 is the number, and it's a really fabulous way to get a round. Let me try to find our center here on the wheel, because that is going to be something I will work on throughout the evening here. But it's going to be our 1 carat 10 round Sleeping Beauty. It's got that stunning, stunning color to it, and it also is, keep in mind, this really special way that the diamonds encircle it, but creating this classic style, yes, but then giving it a little literal twist here on the side. So you've got that comes up one end, around and out the other. So it's not just that perpendicular shank that we see a million times out of it seems like a million times, right? Where it's always that kind of straightforward basic shank meets in the middle. And this got a little, it's got a little more curve and turn to it. Now it also has 55 points in diamonds. So it's very special in that respect as well. And that those are all VS diamonds that we love. Yes. Sure, it's 6968, so that's what's coming up. Is that not what you guys have? It's all right, 111-6968. So that's going to be, should be it. But carat 10 in the Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It's also 55 points in the diamonds. And let's have you choose your gold here, because whatever you need, we know that turquoise looks great no matter what, right? So it's like, we all wish we could be turquoise and just look good and everything, right? Turquoise is one of those miraculous stones that tends to just do that. So no matter if you are a yellow gold lover or a white gold lover, or maybe you just really love rose gold or want to, switch it up a little bit, this is a way to do that in the turquoise. But let me tell you something. This is one of the most affordable turquoise I've ever had the opportunity of presenting in many, 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 many years. So you've got a really huge opportunity here on this moment to get a classic. Also, let me tell you, if you have the Wonder Ring, this pairs up really, really well with it, because it's got just the right kind of proportion through the middle where it lengthens and extends through the middle and then just tapers on the side. So when you do add that Wonder Ring, that chevron style, whether you have our single row or double row or smaller or medium or large, we've made many, this is going to be that great piece that pairs up so well with it. But it's also a really, really amazing value to start us off tonight. And again, request, get them in. We're happy to help you out with anything you're looking for at all. This ring is everything. It's super affordable. Gold has gone up, diamonds have gone up, even turquoise has been unavailable throughout the last many years because the mine has been closed. So you have this kind of like, it's a little bit of a forced moratorium that's happening right now with turquoise, where people who deal with gems, that's their career, that's their livelihood. A lot of times they're just saying, I got turquoise, I'm keeping it. If it's the Sleeping Beauty variety, everyone's kind of stashing it and hoarding it right now and have been for a while. So if you've noticed that there's just A, not a lot out there, but also B, the prices have really risen on pieces that are available to you, that's why. It's because it's being stockpiled right now. And basically that's not the new material. There is no new inflowing into the supply chain, if you will. It's all just people who have it are keeping it. So it's a really important stone to be able to get and get affordably, where we're making this ring under $1,000. And by the way, our little charm bracelet, still here if you want that piece. I mean, my goodness. For all that gold, wait till you feel it. I'm still a little mesmerized that that's here, and as a shoe lover myself, thinking about it highly. But here's what we're gonna do. Instead of $9.99, we're gonna get it even lower than $1,000 and not $9.99. We're not keeping it there. Just remember how easily this wears for, even if you're thinking, I really wanna treat somebody else to turquoise, if they don't have Sleeping Beauty wherever they shop, or maybe they haven't seen it available, this is the way to get it. So if you really wanna show someone you care about how much you would love for them to experience the best turquoise out there in the world, this is it. Matrix free from that mine in Arizona. Nothing else quite like it, and yet it's not $9.99. I told you I'm still in sale mode. So let's get to it, guys. There's a major value. Mega, mega, mega value coming up right now. Take a look at this. It's not even going to be $9.99. This is a wild moment here for anybody who wants a bright, stunning Sleeping Beauty. Did we get the item number straightened out? Are we cool using 6968, or should I be changing that, or should we not even worry about it until it sells? Yes. Oh, oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Jalen, it's 7005. Is that right? Oh, okay. So why does my bag say 6968? So sometimes I get it if there's like one digit off. Yes? You want it? You got, oh, I never try stuff on, Kevin. You know me. I'm not going to try stuff on tonight. I'm practically on vacation. I'm like 1 foot out the door. Do you know I'm taking like a rare day off tomorrow? Yeah, so I'm like, my brain's not even here. It's a good question. Why didn't I take Wednesday too? I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, well, actually I do know. But anyway, so instead of $9.99, I'm going to try it on. They're just like, well, how good can this be for $9.99? But wait, it's going lower. I mean, it's like literally, truly one of those values that you might just go, I'm not sure how they do that, but I'll take it if they're willing to give stuff away free for me. It is not $9.99, $8.99, $7.99. All that half carat plus, I mean, 55 points in VS Diamonds, everybody. 55 points in those bigger individual. You see what I mean about how it comes up one side, wraps around, out the other here, and it's not even, we're busy on the lines already, and I wish I had a bunch. Isn't that always the case? I wish I had 3, 10, 5. You know those places that have like 10,000 or something, or 100? That's what I wish. But you know what? We don't have that luxury because we're dealing with natural stones and the best of the best. So instead of $7.99 or even $777, should I get out a Wonder Ring, Kevin? I'm just wondering now that I said that, if we need to show it with the Wonder Ring, because I could do that too. And here's what we'll do. And let me know, Joyce, if I should change it to 7005. I think there's still, it just sounded so like out of the blue, like you just had this premonition, Jalen, that you were like, I think that sounds good. You know, I didn't see you looking at a computer or anything. You were just like 7005. Yeah, that should be it. So we'll see. But I won't even make it 777. We have 2 gone already. So that's really exciting. But I'm not even going to make it 777. You are here at a really good time. And maybe it's a little early bird special going on. It's not even $749 or $700. This is solid gold, your choice, carat 10, 55 points in diamonds, and yet it is $699. That's it. Huge value on this one, and oh my goodness. What a major value, yours to take if you love it, and that's what it looks like on. And then can you imagine? I mean, I think they actually might be bringing me a Wonder Ring to show it to you with it, because it would be so stunning with that if you already have that, and I know most of you do. If you're going, what's a Wonder Ring? Well, we may get a chance. We're going to see if we have it in stock to show you. But that is going to be $699. So Spencer, do you have one already? All right, so we have one over there, one over there. Kevin, who got one from you? Oh, sure. Yeah. Judith from where? She wants to, from California? I know who that is. I think I do. How's she doing? Everything good? Here's what it looks like on a pinky. That's not a bad idea. I kind of love that, actually. That would work. I mean, again, sometimes, you know, with the size, it's really just dependent on you. I mean, I've got, you know, a longer finger. So, you know, if it's not too big, that's my only concern. Sometimes this is about as maximum I would go size-wise for a pinky ring for myself. But I actually, does she know? Does she ever see me? I mean, she's in Southern California, right? Does she ever see me out and about? Because I wear a pinky ring and turquoise every day on my, right here, right here. So I was like, wondering if she's like feeling that vibe with me, because I do. I wear it's in yellow gold and has no diamonds, and it's just a really simple oval cab and got a little rope texture around it. And I love it. It's my favorite thing to stack up. So anyway, that's going to be $6.99, and that's how it looks on a pinky. So yeah, I think it would work. I mean, if you like a little, something with a little more oomph and substance to it as a pinky ring, you can do that. Yeah. If you like that look you just saw. So $6.99, let me know who's got one. I'm counting down. I know she's got the first one. JT, you're getting the second one, right? What color are they getting? Which one? White gold, just as they see it there. They like it. All right. What about you, Victor? Who's getting yours? We got another one in white gold going out. What's that? Hi, Charlene. Thank you, Charlene. $6.99. Another one over there. That is really a good. Hi, Christine. Christine, what's going on? You're usually up here. What's happening? They don't like us too close together, and we just the talkative ones might repel each other a little bit. How was your pizza party the other night? Sunday. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Okay. Does that feel like a year ago to you? Remember when we last chatted Sunday afternoon? Does that feel like a year ago? Yeah, it does to me too. $6.99, last call, 30 seconds on that one. That was the plan. Well, yeah, oh shit, wait. She's like, oh yeah, I did do that. I knew it. I knew it. You can't say no to free pizza, right? Next time, share it with us, though, right? Next time, come share. Look, we got a big hungry crew in here today. I know. Tony. I know. Tony's like, please don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah. Okay, you guys want to see my diaspora? Yeah, I think it's time. I know it's early, and I know it's 21 minutes in, but I think this one's going to speak for itself. Tony could probably just mute me right now, and I think we could just, see this one out the door right away and not have too many, I just don't think you need help on this one. This one is just not, this is where I wonder, like, do I need to be here for this? It is our largest color-changing diaspora. It is the rarest of cuts. It is a total museum game changer for your collection. I cannot believe what I'm looking at. And in a dream scenario, I would have a bunch of these, but obviously I do not. And this has got one mega value. I am thrilled about this one. This is not just one of the rarest stones in the world and one of the kind of up-and-comers to the marketplace, because not a lot of people have it or have had it, so it may not be. Don't feel bad or beat yourself up if you haven't heard a lot about this. It's still relatively new to the actual, marketplace of consumers, right? Museums, they know about it. Certainly a lot of those, gem collectors, they're well aware. But this is new, but it's great durability to wear every day. It is a very major, this is rare. One source, color changing. Mine is closed, because when I think of other color changing stones, I go, oh yeah, there's alexandrite, there's some sapphire out there, but not a lot of them, right? That's a major phenomenon. Then you think about other one source stones on the other realm, and you go, okay, tanzanite comes to mind, right? Even tanzanite, as limited and as generational as that stone is, that's still mining. They've got about 20 years left. So think about a mine that's closed. Think about a one source stone that changes color, so it's got that phenomena, that rare phenomena. And think about the fact that this is the largest stone we've had in quite some time. I can't remember a larger one, to be honest, so I mean, could be the largest ever. I don't know if I'm not remembering it, but this is a mega piece. And it's also a radiant cut. So you're already, in just one type of light here, already seeing the flashes of the reds and the pinks, and then these golden greens and purples too, I was noticing as well, in an 8-carat plus stone. Now, I mention all that because there is only one. This is the ultimate collectible of this gem variety. Take a look at it. It is fantastic. It's item number 7003. So how about this? A really important 804, and I love that you can see the clarity. This is not always a clean stone. So keep that in mind. This stone usually has its own struggles with clarity. It has issues with clarity. So it's not just a given that you're going to see that kind of clarity from any diaspora, let alone an 804. Then you see, yes, to show that off, we put it in the triple diamond row bridge that is major, because that's 76 points in diamonds as well. And this is one. Look at this in the inside. How about that? Lots of gold. You got it. How about an appreciation of every angle of stone? See the greens that are coming through on that gem? Look at this. gem, green, golden. That's what we always talk about. But then the pinks and the purples. If you are to be surrounded with incandescent light, you have pinks and purples that fully envelop the stone. So it's super rare. It's an 804. It's got solid yellow gold. And keep in mind, we can do it in the white gold. We can do it in the rose gold. Be our guest. Another stone that looks really intriguing in a lot of different gold colors. So there's not just one option here. It is fantastic, but there is one only. It is a major collector's piece. It is super affordable. I wouldn't bring it to you if it wasn't. If I couldn't discount it, I would hold off. But I love seeing the diamonds. Look at that for a moment. If you look at that stone, right through the center, and you see how it's just lighting up rainbows, how it looks like confetti that is all different rainbow colors. That is thanks to the diamond showing through that stone. You get this fantastic cutting. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It is amazing. It is one only. It is rare. And that is a stone we don't get any longer. Oh no, we haven't gotten a new diaspora because remember, we never really purchased them new. This is all from our own private collection, which is what allows us to, number one, use the scientific name. Number two, it really allows you a price tag that you simply would not see or have not seen in recent years. Here's your chance to pick it up right now. There's one in the world, and I'm literally supposed to get the $5,999, and can we just say that's a great value? But it's not going to be $5,999 or anywhere close. And I know there's a lot of you that love this stone. It was actually true story. I was meeting with obviously, you know, we're talking about Vegas coming up next week, and next week that kicks off, and what do we need to look for, and what do we need to think about? And I got to say, this is like number one on the list. I can honestly say we don't realistically expect to see a lot of it, but we would love to find some, because again, this is the key. The whole issue is this: if we do find some, if we're able to get any more, because what we've had in private collection has been exhausted. It's been in jewelry. It's either sold or it's sitting right here. This is that museum collectible, one of the best from our private collection, plucked out of that collection to be set in this beautiful bridge for one of you today when it's not $59.99. But here's the whole caveat is if we do find, so let's say next week we find a great wholesale deal and we negotiate the heck out of it and we get a great value, it would not hold a candle to the kind of value we have here, because this material has been in the inventory, in the private collection for decades. That's the beauty of it. So it's not a lot known about, but it's certainly an up-and-comer because it's starting to be advertised. It's starting to be kind of that, kind of what Tanzanite was back a few decades ago, where nobody really knew much about it in the 80s and the 90s, and now look at it. It's a household name. A lot of people think, kind of put it in that synonymous category with rubies and sapphires and emeralds and diamonds. Tanzanite goes in the same breath now. This is your chance to pick up the mega stone, the special cut, the color change variety, that beautiful clarity, and no, it is not $59.99. Call me early. We have one. I've said enough about it. You know you need to have it, right? And hopefully you're dialed in early to get to take advantage of this one of a kind. Take a look at it. And I do have the Wonder Ring, by the way, if anybody needs to see that. Turquoise or anything else brought out with the Wonder Ring, it's here. But this is not even $59.49 or $39.99. Some values just really stand out. This is one of them. It's not even going to be $2,999. And true story, if we bought 1 carat of this material, there are literally, because it happened in Tucson in February, they were selling 1 carat wholesale of this material for more money than what my price is up there on that screen right here and now. So it's not a time to wait. If you consider yourself value conscious, you want the most bang for your buck, here it is. It's not even $29. This is the whole ring. This is set in gold, your choice. It's got the 76 points in diamonds, and it's not even $29, $28, $27. I'll just keep on going, because somebody's got to have this ring, and it is nothing short of amazing. Look at the clarity all the way through. The cutting is fantastic. I will do it. I'll go even lower. Not even $27.99. Come on in. Don't expect this to be here long. That viewpoint of the stone with the diamonds running underneath, this is why we all love a bridge, right? That look, that way it allows the stone to look better. It makes the diamonds look better. Everything is working in unison. They're working in concert to make each other look even better. And we're not going to do $26.99 or $25.99. The very first caller on this one. It is a quick one only opportunity. Don't wait. It's $2,499 for one of the most collectible stones out there right now. This is like the modern day must have here. And it's $24.99. So let me know who's got it. That's just too big of a value, isn't it? Thank you, Kevin. Do you have that one? That one is sold. And let me know what color. Yes. Who is it? Oh, wonderful. Collector, huh? I call him Collector Chris. That's what I call him. Congratulations, that's gone as well. Just want to show you this. Here's another bracelet. Loving this new bracelet. Don't forget our charm bracelets, the only thing we have left. And look at this bracelet. This is a little more traditional. All these links, and I love this because it's kind of a casual way to do a diamond bracelet, because sometimes just that phrase, that term diamond bracelet kind of can be intimidating, right? Where it's like, oh, I don't know, am I going to wear that every day? I'm not getting in ball gowns every day. What do I do? This is really a great way to wear diamonds and gold every single day of your life, but have that really up-to-date kind of styling with the negative space that you have here. And insert closure, let me wrap it around a bit so you can see a little bit more of it here and see that open work. And then you've got the diamond pave alternating with the mirror finish links. It's item number 6942, and it is fantastic. Wait till you see this on. And it also has a diamond weight of 46 points. So just a bit of an accent just to kind of give you that beautiful texture to the alternating links here. Dress it up, make it a little bit different and more unusual. And it is wild, isn't it? Don't forget, we have the best Hessonite garnet I've ever seen is here. Also, I love this color, this cinnamon red orange. Loving that. But right now, and don't go anywhere, guys, because top of the hour, 8 o'clock Pacific time, 11 Eastern, I'm going to bring you the emerald of a lifetime. Emerald 1 carat bridge. It's good. Stick around. The countdown is on. We're 29 minutes away. Here's the bracelet, one only in white gold. I'm going to give you a quick length here. I forgot to just, since they don't measure it, I always like to double check. I never like to make the assumption that it's just a 7-inch because you never know. Usually they are, but just to be exact about it, and that's why I measure it here, it is actually a 6 3/4. So that's key here. We're looking for somebody who's got a little bit smaller wrist, or if you like the bracelet to fit a little more snug on the wrist, here it is. That's your look from a distance away. 46 points in diamonds. So remember, 6 3/4, I cannot extend that. So this is a designer piece. There's your insert closure. It's gonna have 1 figure-8 safety. Here's the other part. You're gonna see that solid there. So instead, that'll be the one link that's kind of filled in so that it hides that insert portion of the clasp, okay? So they do that one link. That's how you always be able to spot where your clasp is. Of course, it has that little button release as well on one side, and then here's the other side for you as well. It is a lot of gold, though. You can see the width. I mean, it's got some really nice substance to it, but don't look at the interlocking links, or rather the open links, as a, you know, kind of a lightweight piece. It's not at all. It's got some great weight. It's got great links and fluidity to it, and it's a really special idea. Let's go back up close and show you the detail again on this bracelet sitting upright, or at least I'm going to try to get it to sit upright. And I'll tell you what, we'll do a really, really special opportunity here in solid white gold. Again, 6 3/4, so that's a little bit of a Cinderella slipper moment here. Or is it the other bracelet that's the Cinderella slipper moment? Yeah, one or the other. But I'll tell you what, I'm doing a lot better than this set price of $3,399. Doing a lot better than that for you right now. And remember, that other bracelet is still hanging out. So we love the new bracelets. It's not every day. We really specialize in bracelets that are pretty much one variety. It's the tennis bracelet, and that's pretty much what we have. So it's really nice to bring in these great designer pieces that give you a little bit of extra luxury to it. And I'll make it even more affordable than $33.99. How about this? Better than $29.99. One only. And for those of you that have always been asking for maybe a little smaller, right? If you've got a little teeny tiny wrist and you're really comfortable with that, you know, close to the wrist size, you don't want a lot of drape down the hand, this is a great way to go. And we're going to make it, you know what, forget about $29.99. Forget about $2,000 or $19 or $18 or $17 or $16. It's solid gold, and you'll be very impressed with the weight of this bracelet. That is for sure. Again, the open links are a little deceiving. It's heavier than I think you might figure because it's a very wide style, and the depth of the gold is there. So even though there's openness to the links, you've got the depth there as well. You're welcome. Oh, it was a good price, wasn't it? I agree. See, he knows his stuff really well, so he's like, that was just too cheap, but I'll take it, Lolo. Yeah, living up to the nickname today, Chris. Thank you so much, Christopher, and enjoy it. And thank you so much. Appreciate you shopping with us, as always. Tell you what, we'll make it $1,499 instead, and then we've got a quick wheel coming your way. Emerald top of the hour. Wait to see it. That's really special. This one's only $14.99. Just, again, be wary of that length there of the bracelet, since that one cannot be changed or switched or moved or anything like that. So that usually we can do that. This is not our own design, so it's got to stay at that 6 3/4 length. Okay, a really quick wheel. There are only 4 pieces to get to. It's a, how should I put this nicely? It is one of the most ridiculously affordable wheels I've ever seen. It is an all-out giveaway on 4 individual pieces that we're going to show you together here, and ooh, they're not I don't know how to explain this properly, because you know what? This price does not reflect the kind of quality and rarity you have coming up on this wheel. So let me know who's got the bracelet, and then let me show you, starting with my East-West set, big time. This is a heavy ring. Gold weight seems to be kind of a theme of the first half hour here. That is a major kunzite. Come on in early, because this is, nothing will last. I promise you that. Nothing off this wheel will last. And it may be one where even if you wait for the price to go up there, they may not last that, because it's just that affordable. So far, we've got a kunzite emerald cut set east to west on a wider, heavier band. We have that really special fire opal on your right side. Check this out. That's super rare. It's a roval stone, and that's actually a molly garnet in a really rich, beautiful golden color. It looks almost like a yellow diamond, more or less, than anything else. And then we have, oh my goodness, the confetti colors in the opal. I might just switch these around so you can see the round crystal opal really, really well. But this is what's beautiful about the round crystal opal, where a lot of times they can have a very kind of a deeper brown golden base, or sometimes they're only going to give you one color or two. Not the case with this crystal opal. So we have the molly garnet, the fire opal. That's it. It is a Fab Four, all right. It's an incredible opportunity. It's a very special moment. Call me early, because you won't believe this price tag. I'm used to great values here all the time. I cannot believe this price tag. What we're going to do on a really, really rare, I'll tell you that kunzite, if only I had 100 of those. Oh my goodness, we need it. But this is why we're just saying, bye-bye, they got to go. They're all unique pieces. We're talking about a round crystal opal, every single color. Kind of reminds me of that internal brilliance we saw when the diamonds were broken up by that diaspora, and you look through it and it looked like rainbow confetti. Similar look in this opal, but of course a natural play of color phenomena stone. Then you have the fantastic kunzite, the molly garnet, which is really rare, and the fire opal, which I know looks like a ruby, doesn't it? Because it's that solid, complete red color. No yellow, no orange whatsoever. It's not even an orangey red. It's just flat out red. But this wheel, and I have nobody on the phone lines yet, because you're thinking, yeah, there's always good values on the wheel. I know, it's going to be great, but it'll probably be $14.99 or something like that. How about this? We'll take it lower than you can ever dream of. And one thing to note, since you can't actually, the one thing I can describe them, we can show them on, we can tell you all the carat weights, but the one thing that you have to really wait until it's at home is that feel and that weight of that ring. And if you like weight to your ring, that kunzite is much more than meets the eye. The band is heavy, it's got depth to it as well. It's really big diamonds individually on the sides, and we only have one. So could you take my word for it here and rely on the fact that I think these are going to go really fast, and we're going to have a lot of people going, darn it, I missed out. So call early, and that really prevents all that. It keeps you from having that, why didn't I call earlier moment? Why didn't I just trust that it's a value? If it's one of the best values I've seen on this show, out of all the jewelry I bring you every day, that's saying something, and that's why I hope you're prepared by being on those lines. Take a look. One of a kind, let's get them out the door. We can change gold colors, by the way, on anything. So no restrictions, even on the kunzite. Okay. Recommend, though, I highly recommend the kunzite and the white gold. And do you see the size? That's an individual diamond on each side. It looks like a princess cut because it's in a square cutout, but it's a round. Call me early. That kunzite, I would take it in a heartbeat. Do you know that I was thinking about this today, because I have a kunzite wheel today, and I was thinking I've really only bought one ring for myself at TVON. I bought a lot of jewelry here, but it's always for gifts, always. And I've bought one thing in a ring, and that was my kunzite early on. And how much I adore our big kunzites. Well, that kunzite in the middle is a 433. Then we have the fire opal at 139. Then we have the 203 crystal opal, which looks double that. And that can be in any gold color as well. And then the molly garnet will even change that. That's a roval stone. High rarity on that one. Which one do we like? The fire opal? Kunzite? Tell you what, guys, not a single one is even $999. There's a $500 savings right there. This is the one that's got the band internally with our logo embossed inside. Sounds like Jalen's thinking about this one already. Here's the kunzite on the hand in the white gold now. You can change it if you want to. I wouldn't. I would leave it right there. Heavyweight to that gold. There's that profile look. They're not $999, $899, $799. I told you they're amazing, but let me know and scream it out when you know which one's gone, guys, because they will go in a hurry, and they're not even $777. This is a really special price tag, and they're just meant to go. Everybody wants the kunzite. I have 5 people on the kunzite. Somebody's going to have to referee. I don't know. This is your moment here right now. They're not even $749. Come on in. Which one do you like, JT? You like which one? fire opal or the classic. I'll try on the fire opal, then we'll go the crystal opal. Just remember there are two opals up there. Fire opal is going to be, I know that's the one you're thinking about too. That's going to be $69.79. Any gold cut out detail. It wraps along the sides. Halo with diamonds there. It's a 14-point diamond weight with a 139 fire opal. They're not $749 either, and we have backed up calls. No surprise there. That's the value. Tell me who's got what, operators. When you know that you've got something, let me know so I take it off the wheel and we don't oversell them because they're $699 a piece. That's it. And did somebody, Jalen, you got the kunzite, right? Thank you. That kunzite is gone. Well done. Oh, by the way, there was the inside that I was telling you about. So the kunzite's already spoken for. That is item number for you, 56 or 5716. And then let me try on the crystal opal for you. Is that the one you're thinking of? Good. JT's still thinking about that crystal opal, 6698. Fire opal. All right, I'll try that on again. This is that, I call it the hourglass style, the way the diamonds are set in towards the round. This is a round crystal opal. It's a 203, and it's got 20 points in diamonds as well. And that'll have even a larger diamond. There's pave. Which one? Fire opal. I'm going to try that on again for you here. Any gold on anything, that Molly garnet. Still waiting to see who's got the Molly garnet. So I know we're verifying on the crystal opal. Let me try on the fire opal again. Remember, the crystal opal looks even better when you see it not against a white background, not against this blazing hot light up here. So remember, that's going to look even better than it does. So when you see that in person, yes. You don't on that one. Great question, but you don't. You're good to go on your size. Here's that fire opal again with that split shank, $69.79 on the fire opal. I love this in the yellow, but listen, you can do white or rose, and either way, it's going to look fantastic. It's only $6.99 if you like what is, remember, that is a 139. This is another testament to how opals look so much bigger than they weigh. That never in a million years does that look like a 139 stone. I mean, here's an example. This is a 140. Almost the same size stone. Do you see why we say opals double up their look? The visual is double what the weight is. This stone, the Molly garnet, that's a 140. This stone, the fire opal, is 1 point different. It's 139. Look at the difference in the size. That's why opals, they are less dense. They give you more wow. They give you more look. And that is $699 if you like it. Call me quickly. Anyone you want on this wheel. And we'll give it a final 60 seconds and see who's got what. Still waiting on that Molly garnet. Let me try that on. That's got this really kind of artsy designer mounting that I love with the cutout detail, and then it's like diamond pave that looks like a flower or a butterfly. I just think that's so pretty with the cutout detail. Plus you can get any gold color you'd like in this Molly garnet. This one's going to be a pinky ring on, but it's really got great dispersion, and it's a deep saturated golden hue. It's a really nice yellow golden color. Everyone is impressed. I like it. Well, stick around. There's going to be more to impress you with these pieces and the values. Yes. Do you realize that I have just heard in like a few minutes here from some of, I mean, really, truly, these are long time, wonderful, loyal shoppers. I mean, veterans, not just like TVON, but like we've been shopping together a long time. Hi, Ursula. And I'll tell you what, I think, I'm assuming do you know this? Because I didn't know about it at the time. I didn't find out till after the show. She gifted me one of our jewelry boxes. Yes, and I got it the other day, Ursula, and I took it home, and I am just so thankful and so appreciative. So thank you. That was awfully sweet. She was like, I know Lauren's never going to get one if I don't just buy one for her. So she bought me one. Thank you. And I have it at home, and I filled it up, and I love it. So I think of her every time I look at it, which is many times a day. So thank you. Thank you so much. That was just so kind of her, and I didn't get to thank her on the show because I didn't know about it. So anyway, here we go. Opal, fire opal. This is the crystal opal. There's the fire opal. That's our Molly garnet. Let's move along. Okay, coming up. So I've got something special here in a rare Hessonite. This is one of those garnets. I know we see a lot of garnets here on the show. We're going to see demontoids in a little bit. We see all kinds. We see, oh my gosh, look at the color. See what I mean? It looks like I need to polish my little smudgy wedgie off of it, but it's a really amazing piece, and it's item number 6862. It's a one only, and this really is one of those rare, I love the color, because sometimes they're just brown. This has got a lot of red and almost like a pinky tone to it in this rare garnet. We know rare garnets. We have demontoids, and we have zambarans, and we have mandarids, and we have all of that, right? Savarites. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But this is our 1201 Museum Collectible Hessonite garnet. Love that stone in a cushion cut. It's our 1201 carat weight. It also has 96 points in the diamonds that go around and around. And they're big, too. That's why you get almost a carat of total weight there. And just exquisite material here with some of the brightest, because what really is the downfall of this stone typically is that they're just too dark and too saturated and too included. And this one's just bright. Bright and beautiful and like fiery, right? That's the word, fiery. It's got this glow about it, this amazing, impressive, specialty glow. And I'll show it to you on the hand because it's still gonna glow. And usually that would really then take down that clarity and that glow we're talking about, but not in this case. And if you like bigger kunzites, listen, for everybody who missed out, I'll do those kunzites coming up, okay? Because I know you guys, I had so many people miss out on that kunzite. I realized it was a special price, but we're gonna make a special price happen on 12 karat stones as well. So I'll do those next for you so you can get in on that deal. Also, this is the 1201. I want to try it on and give you the greatest value on this all-time collectible. And look at this, the way it's finished is really pretty. It's a basket that essentially creates an under gallery because the basket is so full and so, you know, intense. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Look at when that hits the light directly into that camera lens. So you're looking directly, like your eye line is going right, the sight is going right through the middle there, and look at the kind of fiery ember glow that I love. It's rare, it's collectible. This looks like it should be part of a Queen's collection here. That's what, look at that. Even from a distance away, see how it's still glowing. That would not happen in a typical Hessonite garnet at all. This is your moment right now. Take advantage of it. Yeah, sure. It's listed at $79.99. Let me take you away. I don't know if anybody can just go in and jump in and say, sure, at that price. So I'll get rid of it. $79.99 is not your price here. Look at this. Watch the light trickle through from the very top to the bottom, all the way through and through, over and over again. Special stone, not even $79.99 or anywhere close. We're ready to get the museum collectible out the door right here, right now. And that is for one caller, and let's make it super easy. I already did that with a diaspora. We took the museum diaspora, best we have, and you saw what I did, the price tag. I made it too low. We're gonna do it again, but on something we see even less frequently than we see big diasporas. Here's your chance. I just can't get enough of seeing that one straight in like that. I'll blow it out, and sure, we could go half, make it $4,000 and send it out. $39.99 would do what needs to be done and get that at home, but we're doing even better than that for you. And this is just rare. That's the gem of gems right there. That looks like, that really does. It belongs in a museum. We're taking it down right now. First caller, $2,999 instead, to make that real simple and easy. And then you know what? We're bringing out the kunzites. Got to bring them on out. If you want that Molly garnet from that last wheel, check on the fire opal and the crystal opal. Last I heard we were verifying on those, but I know we have that Molly garnet. So that one's here. And then we'll bring you the larger kunzites on the way. I only have 4 of them, but it's a mega, mega blowout on pieces that have been in our vault for about 2 years. So we're going to bring those out. A lot of pieces coming out to play that haven't come out in a while just because, you know, gearing up for the big show next week and, you know, having JCK right around the corner like we are. A lot of big collectibles are coming out here on the show with a mega discount to get them out to you. And speaking of, we even have an Aquamarine. Let's see, the 963 here. Let me share this with you because there's a new markdown on this one. And when was the last time we've seen, and I know we have aquas, we have them all the time, but 2-3 carats, a little different than what you're going to see here. This stone looks like, do you guys remember the 16 karat Paraíba? I know it hasn't been out for a while, but do you remember we have a pear shape, GIA certified 16 karat 60 Paraíba, set in the same way, which is why there's a really strong resemblance here, but also there aren't many times you're going to mistake an aqua for a Paraíba or vice versa. We have really, really shown you how good a Sierra Santa Maria Aquamarine can be. And this is 6355. I'm on a little museum trend here. I just had to show it to you. This is another one that I was just speaking of. Like instead of just sitting in a vault, going from a vault to a Brinks truck to a convention center in Las Vegas, or rather a Venetian convention hall, if you will. This one's really going out to you first, and that's what's important because have you ever seen an aqua look like this? Honestly, watch when you see the stone. Look at the very intensity of the tip of the stone. That's what I would ask you to really concentrate and focus on what's happening at the base of the pear, but also at the tip of the stone where you see it changes color entirely. It goes from a really intense blue to, what is it? It's like an unbelievable blue-green, true like Paraíba type color, but it's a 963 stone. We don't see aquas that get that intense color with that size all happening together. It's happening right here. So the museum pieces, listen, it doesn't just get as simple as bring it on out. There's got to be a discount as well. And that's exactly what's happening. Instead of just bringing it out for another look or a last look, it's getting a new discount because we'd much rather see it go out to you. This is why we make, listen, we don't really make the jewelry for wholesale, but being that we are such a pillar of the industry, I mean, people like to see what we're going to put on display since, you know, you see what we do on television. The truth is we don't save anything. We don't have like a better quality that stays under wraps, that stays in a vault or go. This is what you get every day. Every day when you tune in, you're seeing the best of the best, not just here, but therefore what the world has to offer. This is the best aqua. And it's a 963 size, as I said. It's a pear shape that's got like super intensity, and it's got the halo diamonds. Come on over and take a look at it and watch what I'm talking about with that saturation level that just almost like you have your own swimming pool there at the top of the pear. And then it's got 84 points in diamonds around it. So just a heads up, this is here. March's birthstone, but the best out there, and yet a $9,999 piece. Well, yeah, of course. That's only $1,000 a carat, and then what? $30 for the diamonds and the gold? Yeah, you get the drift here, right? This aqua is as grand as they get. Our largest here in a ring. Any larger than this, they got to go in a pendant. We actually do have one that's larger in a pear shape in a pendant, but this is really as large as it gets for ring, and here's why. When you see this on the hand, I think you'll get it. But the whole point of this is these are like giveaways. These museum pieces are coming down so that they can get their best opportunity to go out to you. That's the beauty of it. It's one of the more exciting times of year. If you know our tiny business, and I say, I'm not talking about the jewelry business at large, I'm talking about the fine jewelry world. And in that respect, it's a really small business and shrinking by the day. And so it's for those of us that are really in that fine jewelry world, this is really one of the most exciting times of the year. And I'll tell you, that one is not going to be $99.99 at all. It's not even half that at $5,000. It's not even going to be $49.99. This is where we really truly are saying, take the big, take the best, take the collectibles, take them now, because they get one shot here on the air. And then, you know, if that was there in a wholesale arena right now for $49.99, they'd say you just, your printer did not, it didn't finish. It didn't put the last digit on that price tag. That's how this would, I mean, that would be, kid you not, if that were $50,000 in a wholesale world, that would go. Here's what we're going to do. But you know, we know you demand better than that. We know you expect the best values. That's why this is here. I'm blowing it out right now. That's going to be $3,999 instead of the $10,000 it should be. And that's how we make museum pieces find their homes. That's how it happens. That's how it all comes together. And it just so happens that right now, our largest and best of aqua, that incredible museum level, is now down to under $4,000. Incredible, isn't it? Big kunzite wheel. Should we wait on that? Because I know we're getting real close to the top of the hour and we're all expecting that emerald deal. So that's here. Looking forward to that. We have the, you know what we'll do? We have a big Asher cut tanzanite. You got to see this. Look what's coming up in the show. Asher cut blue wing black D. That's awfully nice with a kite cut, or rather a, actually that's a vertical rhombus there in the bail. So loving that. The return of our beautiful draping style turquoise necklace is here. Also my fawn diamond's back, that big fawn diamond. And for anybody who's waiting on a fabulous Mahenge. Listen, when you get a little bit bigger in size, they get outrageous. We love being over a carat. We have a 1 carat. Check this out. Look at that Mahenge. I'll take that color, and I hate to say this, but there's a 221 that's here that's really pretty. But this stone, I'm just going to say this real quick. This Mahenge color, this specific oval that I have in this bridge, is the strongest color of all of our mega Mahenges left. There aren't many left, but this happens to be one. I think what might throw you is that it's in the yellow, because we are used to seeing them in the white gold. This will stay in the yellow gold. It is, I really love the combination, because naturally a pinky red, we know how reds look in yellow gold. We know how pinks, especially the hotter pinks, where you're not competing, there's a little richness to the gold, there's a little richness and pop to the stone. How well they work together, that's what's happening here. All you got to do is dial in early. There is a brand new discount on this Mahenge spinel. I personally, and I think a lot of us would agree on this, sometimes when the Mahenges get overly saturated, you miss out on some of that pop and that neon. This stone lights up. It truly is exactly what you expect a Mahenge to be. Watch this. When I shade the light, you're going to notice how the stone really gets glow. It gets its glow on, okay? So let's just take a look at it together and show you what we can do. 5750, I'm just going to try this on right now. Look at the purples. See that already? The purple's happening already through that stone. Here's what it looks like on. So you've got the bridge here. It's 5750. It's a 117, so it's a way up over that 1 carat range. And I really do. I know that big one, that 2 carat, has been a little bit more than a lot of people are willing to spend when you really want just that really great Mahenge. That's the superstar. Now, we also have a carat 05 in VS diamonds in this bridge. That's the double row running underneath and through. That's the outer rows top and bottom meeting with the halo. We have one only. This might surprise you because what should be $69.99 or at least $59.99 is nowhere near that today. We only have the one. Notice one more thing about the gold here. You don't see the gold when it's on. The most you would really see is maybe the tip of a prong or the very, very outside of the gold if you're looking directly at the profile. Other than that, you don't see the gold. I have only this one, and the value is wicked. There's just one way to say it, guys. This is the ultimate to own right now. And watch this as I shade the light, because that's, look at that glow. That's when it's the definition of neon. It takes over. It's so incredible. And yet, I need a caller who just says, I trust in these discounts and these values. I know what Mahenges go for. I know what a 1 carat plus should be, and I want a better deal. This is it. This is so it. And again, showing it early, so there's not a lot of competition here for you, so you're not missing out just because you're a couple seconds behind, maybe on the phones. It's not 59, it's not 49, it's not 39. What did I tell you about these bigger pieces that just need a home here at these last couple of days before really the biggest jewelry show domestically in the world? I mean, this is what it's all about. And we're not even making it $29.99, and there you have it. A stone price, I couldn't do that stone loose for $39.99 or $29.99, but it's better. And you're getting a carat plus in diamonds in that bridge, which is hefty gold weight as well, and it's not even $39.99. And I'm not kidding, it's not even $2,999. I mean, this is really happening. It's really happening. And I won't stop there just to get this one out the door. And I prefer this color over the 2 carat. I do. It has more of those bright reds and pinks. That's what it's all about. Take a look at it. We're going to get it out the door. It's not even $29, $28, or even $2,799. It's got to go. Sometimes, you know, pieces just, they got to go out to somebody besides our vault. And that's really what's happening right now. I'll make it $2,777 for the Mahenge with all the bright purples and blues, which is a testament to the neon. The way that's glowing, that's why you get that secondary hue of the blues and the purples that are like burning on through. And that is only $27.77. So a quick one only for our lovers of the best. And then we've got our top of the hour just about 2 minutes away, and we'll preview that gemstone diamond ring that we have for you as well. If you like Mahenges, we also have a tanzanite heart shape with a Mahenge as a pendant. So that's pretty special also, but that's the one to own right there. If you love a Mahenge, try it out. I love the richness in the yellow gold. Again, keeping in mind you don't see a lot of the gold. That is not really the main focus of the ring when that's on. And yet $2,777. It is time when we got more people who want big Mahenges than we have stones. It's a good time to pick that up right about now. So call me if you'd like that one. Let's get to our top of the hour here. Already 1 hour down. Can you believe it? 1 hour, 2 hours left. We got our Wednesday night, and it's just going to be a parade of the finest jewelry. Starting with this emerald deal. I know May just wrapped up. It's never too late for a really perfect emerald. A superstar, pristine, all of that. Item number 6863 coming up. That one's here. Uh-oh. Okay. So here we go with our beautiful emerald. This is really kind of wild here. The number one request I've had over the last month has been for emeralds, but affordable. And those two, it's kind of like saying, I'd like a Rolls Royce, but I'd like it to be cheap. And that's tough to do, right? Yes. Verifying on the Mahenge. Congrats if you get it. Let's take a look at this. And I know we're just approaching our very next hour, but wait until you see, oh gosh, what a pretty piece. And set up high in a newer type of bridge that comes together and brings you this awesome, just awesome 6863 number. It's a 103 Colombian emerald. It's an emerald cut, traditional cut here for the stone, but perched up. And it's on like stilts of gold with diamonds running underneath all the way up the sides, leading up to these very pronounced prongs that you have. And it is one that I just was inspired. I know that even though May has passed now, and that's of course the month that we celebrate fantastic emeralds, but of course the celebration continues here with really something that I've been trying to do for a while and bring you that size, like a carat 03 with a 59-point diamond weight. All the diamonds here in this particular bridge are also bigger. We just saw a different type of bridge where there's some pave. This is where every single row of the three are really individual large round brilliants. And by the way, welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, glad you're with us tonight. It's Wednesday, we're live. I'm Lauren, this is TVON. We're so glad you're with us. We have 2 hours left. So let's get going with the emerald party, because the number one thing that I haven't been able to do is bring you a 1 carat plus that's affordable. Sure, we've had under a carat that have been affordable, and then we have a carat plus that tend to not be so affordable. So how do we bring everything together? And one of the number one requests we've been getting is to bring Colombians but make them affordable. That's what this is all about. And because it's a new piece in a newer style, we're going to take a look at it together. We can do any gold color you'd like, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Take a look at this emerald and welcome to our show. And let us know if you have requests. We've got a kunzite wheel coming up in this hour. We have a lot of brand new to show you in this hour. Stay with us. I think you're going to be really, really wowed by what we can show you and how we can discount throughout the evening here. But this is the emerald to own. And let me tell you something. Do you see those diamonds? The middle row is bigger. The side rows are a little smaller. And do you see how they, oh my gosh, it looks like, look at that. It looks like green diamonds now. That's the glow of the stone. If that were not a transparent stone, you would never have light being able to penetrate that stone and glow green on the diamonds beneath it. That would never happen. So that side profile is actually telling you a lot about your emerald in addition to seeing it straight on, which obviously has this great look. But watch this on the hand, because this is really important. And I always say be kind and be a little forgiving with emeralds when we show them the way we do. That's what I want you to see. Because remember that perspective that we show you here on the wheel? That up close perspective when we're zoomed all the way in, please remember something. That viewpoint is showing you more than your naked eye would ever see. That is giving you the most scrutinizing look ever. It's like equivalent to looking through a loupe at the piece in person. So when you see it on the hand in an emerald, it's more like a better way to evaluate it and watch that glow and watch that transparency. And it's a carat 03 with diamonds all up the sides. Double row outside and top and bottom. They're going to lead on up to the emerald center point there. Then you've got that beautiful larger row of diamonds that run all the way underneath and through. There you see that view. Also from the side profile, there's a bit of that open gallery, so you can see the culet of the stone from that direction as well. But what a glow, huh? Okay, this is a brand new piece listed to go out today, right now, tonight at $39.99. Let's try something. Because that's still going to be, I hear the moaning and groaning already, like, oh, I said I want a 1 carat plus, I want a larger stone, but I want it to be affordable. And I know what you have that's affordable, or usually, you know, if it's under $2,000, it's usually an under 1 carat, right? Here's what we do. Top of the hours here. One of the more exciting brand new styles of the evening. One of the best emeralds we have for everything, because there's usually a lot of compromise when it comes to emeralds. It's either you're getting a bigger size, it's kind of like diamonds, right? You're getting a bigger size, but maybe it's not so good, right? Maybe it's a better, you know, maybe it's a little lesser quality, clarity and color and all that. And you got to compromise, right? When you buy diamonds, it's usually a series of compromises. Same with emeralds. Emeralds work in a lot of the same way because they're just not all the same. They don't just all give you what you want. It's a compromise. It's a push and a pull. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put on the auction block. I'm going to start the hour with just getting an auction going. We're going to see who's out there. We're going to find out. And I'm going to try to fulfill what has been one of the number one requests we had in the last couple of weeks and months, really, which is big size emeralds affordability together. This is the way to do it. But obviously, I can't just leave it at $39.99. If that was good enough, we'd have it gone. We'd be saying, who got it? But instead, we're going to let you all in. Invite you into a very special opportunity and do better than $39 and do better than, you know what? I'm starting an auction, so we won't even do $3,000. We won't even do $25,000 or $2,000. Remember, you're getting almost 2/3 of a carat NVS diamonds. They're all bigger individual stones. You've got the really, really clean, bright, glowing emerald, one of the big three. You got to have an emerald. But listen, even once your birthstone like it is mine, you don't always have one. Why? I've been in the business for all these years, don't have an emerald. They're never good enough, right? How do you get the clarity and the size? That is the challenge. And when you do, they're usually $16,000 a carat. So how about we bring this to a new level? I have nobody at $2,000. Let's try something else then. Take a look at the ring. We'll go even lower. I'm here at the top of the hour trying to move out an emerald in white, yellow, or rose gold, whatever you want it to be. But this is a truly rare. Thank you so much. Thank you on the spinel. Congratulations. We got some museum pieces out the door in that first hour, didn't we? And we'll continue. Because instead of 2,000, that kind of was what I figured that might get a little activity. It's not. But it's Wednesday. So I'll tell you what, not even $1,500. That may not do it either. I'm ready to rock and roll and get you the value you cannot believe. The one you've been waiting for. Asking for, maybe sitting back and going, well, that does look pretty good. It wasn't on my list, but I love it for that value. How about 15? How about 14? How about 13? Well, I can tell you this is a newer mounting. It cost us over $2,200 to make it, to create it. We are the manufacturer. So instead of even 13, we're saving you a bundle already. If I go to 12, we're saving you over $1,000 on the mounting just as is. That's without even talking about the emerald. And now I still have no open. Okay. So what we need to do is this. Simple. For all intents and purposes here, it's giveaway time. But you need to do one thing. To be a part of the giveaway, you need to be dialing in. Because instead of 12 or $1,100 to open, we're going to start at $1,000. $1,000 to just get it going, like get it rolling here, and $50 increments only. 50 bucks. That's all contingent on when we get the open. Notice I said when, not if, because I feel very strongly that with a teeny tiny little open like 1,000, we should get a lot of activity on this one. So let's take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds and we'll see what we got. So that's how we're going to roll on this Wednesday night. Whew, that's a pretty one. And also, speaking of museum pieces, I'm also bringing out the museum purple sapphire. I got a purple sapphire. It's amazing. Unheated. It's unheated, but it's uneated. Okay, so we'll get there in a little bit. But here's our emerald opportunity. It's an emerald moment is what this is. We are ready to help you, but let's see if we've got an open here. We've got 35 seconds to get verified. Let's see, let's see. Check it out. Let me try it on again. Because remember, I ask you kindly, while everything it can look perfect on this wheel, sitting like we are up close and personal, emeralds, we have to be a little more forgiving. Please remember that. Look at how this, look at that, finished on the inside. Heavy gold weight. Look at the thickness and the density, if you will, to the gold there from the back. I'm going to ask you something here. Don't be as scrutinizing from this angle. Watch this from a distance away. Watch it on the hand. Of course, listen, if it was not a natural stone, that's the thing. If you're going a natural emerald route, you're going to see something up close and personal. Who's got her open over there? Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Where's she calling from? Illinois. She always been waiting on a Colombian emerald. #1 source for emeralds in the world, Colombia. We have one bidder. My goodness. Well, I didn't see this coming at all. Did anyone else that was here in the studio before the show hear the debate on this before the show? About, you know, I was like, well, $39.99 is a bit steep, and they're like, just, yeah, and they're like, do whatever you need to do, but within reason, don't go crazy, don't lose your mind. I think this qualifies as going crazy and losing our minds here. $1,000, and here's the thing, I only have one bidder, one, that's it. So guess what we'll do, and I'm gonna leave that in my hand while I say this to you because I want you to see it even from a distance away. I know, I threw Tony off there, but I gotta tell you, this is an emerald where, remember this, listen, you want it to be perfectly clean, like up close under magnification with lights trained right on it, you got to go fake. You got to go faux. You got to go with one of those green glass pieces. You got to go totally crystal, simulated, whatnot. Because in emeralds, even this is a really, really good emerald, they're going to have something. When you're looking real up close and real personal, you're going to have something in your emerald. So I know this is why emeralds are, I tell you, people ask me this a lot. They're like, what's the hardest thing? We know you only sell jewelry, but what's the hardest thing to present? What's the hardest thing to, you know, get through? And I'm going to tell you right now, gemstone category, it's emeralds. Because on camera, we're known for bringing you into that close-up. so close that, yeah, tanzanite's going to look good and amethyst is going to look good. And, you know, a not so clarity challenge stone is always going to look perfect and flawless. With an emerald, that's not how natural emeralds work. So you look more, your main focus should be from a distance away, what's it doing? From the hand, when you see that glow, that's the focus. Because they're never going to look perfect. And I get it. We all want to see perfection all the time. I mean, we live in that society now, for better or for worse, where we're all demanding perfection in everything in life. And it stinks, right? We have to remind ourselves that, you know, that's the beauty of life. And human beings are flawed and all this. Stones are too. And I think we have to respect and appreciate gems like this, because that's what makes them beautiful and rare and gives them that glow that's not just in a straight up clarity, like a straight up sharp kind of glow. It's different when it's emeralds because of their natural inclusions. We're going to give it a clock. I have one bidder with $1,000 open, where the gold, let me turn this around. If it was just that band right there, if that was the band and that was the ring that was at stake here in this auction, that would be too cheap at $1,000. The fact that I'm rotating this around and you've got a 1 carat plus Colombian emerald and you've got 3 rows of bigger individual diamonds and it's at $1,000, wrong. It's just wrong. And I'm supposed to get $4,000 for it. So we're going to give it a final 2 minutes. We're going to give it last call here. You know what? I'm going to put it on the hand again. I ask you to look at it that way. Obviously, there's a little something you're going to see here, because no emerald that's natural from the earth is going to be completely clean. That's just not how they work. It's type 3. There's a reason that term is used. Tourmalines are also type 3. Emeralds are type 3. And you know what, Tony? I'm going to give it a 2-minute clock. I really will. I really, really will. Look at how it just looks like it's floating there. It looks like it's perched on this like beautiful, like I said, stilts earlier, right? It looks like it's setting up in stilts of gold, high up and above. So again, a lot of light accessing that stone from all the angles. We have one bidder. I cannot believe it. $50 increments. I'm going to give it 2 minutes and we're going to say bye-bye. And this one's going to go. But that should get more than, it should get more. Yeah, $39.99 to $1,000. That's a big divide there. That's a lot of savings in one ring when you've got solid gold, VS diamonds, bigger ones too, bigger individual stones all the way through, and then your carat 03? Verifying. We got 1:40 left until it's done. So we are counting down inside of 100 seconds left to get you in with the delay. That is to make the phone call. Look at that viewpoint there. That's the stone. Look at that glow that it has. That's crucial. That's really important. And we only have, yikes, it doesn't look like we're going to get much action here. Good to know it early. At least I'm finding out 72 minutes into the show that it may not be a busy, busy, busy night for auctions, because it's not going to get busier than starting that emerald at 1,000. Am I right? That's unbelievable. To start a ring that rare, that special, and to get this kind of glow, that's it right there. See, when you're down here, we're looking at a bird's eye view. Then we show you directly into that stone. I'll just warn you, look away. If you've got sensitive eyes, if you've got a migraine like I do, you may not want to stare at that too long. It's kind of that bright, bright glow. Did you have a question? I always prefer emeralds in yellow. It's totally up to you here. This is not like a lot of gold as far as like what you see. It's the tips of the prongs there. It's the way that lights up. Look at the size of the diamonds there again. Bigger diamonds, especially through that middle row that runs underneath the stone entirely. So it's like a new kind of suspension bridge, I would call this mounting. More than just like a bridge. It's like those suspension bridges, right? Do we have 10:50? We're looking at 20 seconds left until it's done. I like the yellow with emeralds. Certain stones like rubies and emeralds, they look so good in the yellow gold. There's a richness about it, but hey, if you want white gold, it would really just let those diamonds just kind of look like they're floating. Last call. Wow, that's where, wow. I seriously, I had to squint my eyes. I'm standing up amidst these lights all night long, and yet the emerald is making me like squint my eyes and look away. That's some serious, look how it looks almost like an ultraviolet blue color. All right, do we have 1050? You got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Bye-bye. Shall we get to our kunzite wheel? Oh, the purple sapphire. I did mention it. There it is. Oh, thank you. Is that, gosh, that's pretty. I mean, come on. To be trite, that is just a pretty stone, but it's also rare. And it's also a sapphire, and it's unheated. It's 6872 is the number. Now that's a hot stone right there. That is a 184, well, it says cushion. It's actually, if you want to get technical about it, it's actually a radiant cut. Much like we saw in that color changing diaspora earlier, same kind of cut. It's a purple sapphire, but I'm going to call it something different. It's like that neon vivid lilac. I almost called it lilac. Vivid lilac. I almost call it, yeah, the lilac stone, which sounds like, I don't know, it sounds like medication or something. I don't know. Just 6872 is the number. You never know. It's always dangerous to make up words because you just never know if it's going to be quite right. It's a 184. It's a big time private collection purple sapphire. It is unheated or unheated, Joyce, if you want to change that. It is also radiant since we're changing things. We can change it to a radiant unheated instead of a cushion unheated. And it's also going to be a 105 diamond weight with two-tone gold, yellow and white together. It will stay as it is. And that is because, well, it's perfect. It's balanced. It's perfect. It's got that little bit of the yellow gold right down the middle of the sides, tapering. And that then, doesn't that nicely complement the way the yellow gold is setting that purple sapphire? Let's take a look at, oh, there's more. Oh, you have not seen it all yet. Because there's actually going to be that undergallery. But wait, the best part of the ring perhaps is this beautiful profile. And if you don't mind me just letting it kind of rest there for a minute to look at the beauty of that bezel set diamond and that arch of pave leading to the center halo. That's hot. And this is a one only. And it is rare, rare, rare. People say all the time, why should I get a purple sapphire? I mean, besides the durability, yeah, it's a 9 on the Mohs scale, as opposed to other purple stones, which are lesser, right? If you're hard on your jewelry or you just want something to wear like every day, sapphires are always a step up from most, right? The only thing it can't beat is diamonds, right? But sapphires and rubies are all corundum. They're all a 9. So it gives you tremendous durability. So if you want to wear that every day, whereas, you know, other stones, even tanzanite and amethyst, although they are wearable every day, this one's going to be a little bit more durable for you. So very much resistant to just scratching and things like that. Here's what we've got though, rarity in an unheated. There's a rare, rare element that is rarely found in the earth that is why the stone is colored the way it is, and that is vanadium. And this clearly has a vanadium content, but I'm gonna guess maybe also a little iron and a little titanium because there's a lot of that blue. It doesn't look like an amethyst, it doesn't look like a tanzanite. It really is its own special breed of like a powerful, vivid lilac. So really glowing in an intense kind of way. It's also a designer mounting. Loving the two-tone. Take a look at it. 105 in diamond weight. I mean, just, again, profile detail. Such a nice designer detail to have this because really, really, really high-end jewelry has usually some details on the side. The finishing, of course, is there. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It is another one of a kind. So just feel free to come on in on the early side and watch that light up. There again. The perspective I so appreciate, the driving perspective. The hand on the steering wheel, there it is, seeing something good where you're not just always outstretched looking at it like, you know, straight away from your hand. Got to see the good stuff all the way around. It's a one only. It's not, look at this, $59.99. And that's a reduction from $12,405. That's where it once was. And you've got diamonds everywhere. I love the two-tone because for someone like myself or like I think a lot of us, one day you wear white, one day you wear, you know, yellow, you're maybe one day's platinum. Heck, you might throw in some sterling silver. Bottom line is you're, you know, some days white metal, some days yellow metal. Here's where it ties it all together because I don't think you're going to want to leave that ring behind. So that's the one that always works. And we'll blow it out right now. Not even $59, $49, $39. Here I go again. Not even $2,999. Do you see the power of the radiant? That beautiful flash where it's like, again, long lean facets, but creating that V shape. So it really plays with the light in such a beautiful way. And it's not $29.99 either. We're going to take it even lower than that. There's that stone. And just again, clarity. That's a little more, let me just, I got a little something on it now. Just I'm trying on. Let me see if I can clean off that surface. There we go. First caller. It's not even 29 or 28 or 27.99. We're going to blow it out and make it 27.77 first caller. That's it for a rare specialty, almost 2 carat, unheated. Perfect sapphire right there. Purple and clean and all natural. No help, no treatment, no heat. That's so rare in a sapphire. You very rarely see sapphires They just generally, as a rule, like most stones out there, they get heating. That's just normal. I mean, most stones, think of like your topaz and your quartz family gems and everything. As a rule, I mean, really a lot of pieces and a lot of gem material gets a heat treatment. That's just acceptable and normal, and very much it would be rare if it didn't. And sapphires are in that category. It's just so nice that we really choose to just specifically bring you those rare unheated, because it does. It elevates your rarity in a very big way. $27.77. That just, it's a little more nuanced collectible stone, but for our collectors, and I know they're out there every night, who really want that nobody else has it kind of piece, that is it right there. Let's go ahead and take a moment and talk kunzites, because this is our last call. And this is, I was really thinking about this earlier today. I'm thinking, I think that is the only thing I've really genuinely at this point bought for myself is a kunzite. And ours are so specialty. And why would that be that after, you know, at the time when I started here, I'd been in the business about 15 years and I started here nearly 6 years ago. And I'm thinking, why would that be? Why a kunzite now? Never had owned one before. Quite frankly, I'd never even looked twice at them until I got here, because this quality, it really boils down to quality always in jewelry, right? This is so magnificent. We are bringing out our last of the big stones here. Once upon a time, there were 50 and 60 carats in rings. Those are not for everybody, but I think this is a nice way to actually give you a bigger size that's still considered wearable if you're comfortable in a larger gem. Now, we all saw what happened in the blink of an eye with that wheel that I had with a smaller 3-carat kunzite. We're gonna bring you 12 carats here. One is just shy of 12. The rest are all up and over 12 carats, but the key here again is one of a kind. And even though I'm going to show you 4 different options, they're all vastly different. So they're different shapes and different sizes and different settings. So as soon as you see the one you love, please call early. But here's the best part of all, and why you can feel comfortable dialing in early and why you should, is because of the value. These have never been brought this low by far. It's not new to bring something lower. It's the amount in which these were reduced to get them out the door here today. They are all going on a wheel, so you're going to easily see and find which one you love the best out of the 4. And they're rare. They're beautifully, beautifully different. There's been nothing coming out of the ground. There's been nothing accessible by those of us who are even in the trade. And there is something special between what you know of as this stone looking like, which is a light, pale pink. I keep saying, if I ever want to show you the true comparison, I'm going to have to go out somewhere else and buy one, because you will just not see us bring you an average kunzite. We don't have one. If I did, the best thing to do would be to bring it out and plop it down next to these rings so you can really see the difference, because kunzite doesn't usually look like this. And for those of you that sort of get into that TVON, you know, kind of tunnel vision. I call it TVON tunnel vision, where you just, if you're now realized, I'm only really watching TVON because if I care about quality, I mean, sure, look around elsewhere, but I'm really just focused on quality. So they are going to bring it. This is so, so, so unusual in the world at large, but it's really all we bring. Now, it's our last 4 of this size. They're all going to be reduced, so you don't have to worry about the price tag, because we're going to make these very affordable. Take a look at this, and we're going to need a lot of room, because that's where we start. So there's a really great size and shape for everybody, but I know a lot of you were just here about an hour ago all fighting over one kunzite that was gone in a flash. So maybe this would work. And obviously they're bigger, but if you know, you see the price tag and the reduction in the price tonight, that may make it a lot easier. Now I have another, this is a really elongated stone here. This is a very pretty emerald cut. And that's what we saw in that last wheel, for example, was an emerald cut that was set east to west. This is going to give you that lengthening of that super elongated stone in the emerald cut here, which has just a really nice simple trail of diamonds on each side. I do happen to have another oval, so maybe the best thing to do would be this. Move this one here in the back, put our ovals to the sides, because they're going to be really similar, almost like mirror images of each other, but just a little slightly different. There's your cluster setting where the 3 diamonds cluster on the sides. Over here, it's more like the emerald cut where you have that trail of diamonds. It's really the same mounting on this emerald cut as it is on the right side. Now, again, we got an emerald cut doing what the emerald was doing there, blinding us with light. And then I have what looks like a heart shape, maybe at first, but it actually is a trillion type pair. It's like a modified trillion. It's like if a heart and a pear and a trillion all came together, that's what it would look like right there. All one of a kinds. The only one you have to keep in the white gold is that custom made piece here, because the rest we've got more standard mountings. This is all customized for that stone. You can see there are diamonds burnished on the sides there as well. So almost like a beautiful, almost like a shield cut. We've seen those before, which are very popular. It's a quick wheel. It's our last look at them, and these are one of the most in-demand stones right now, because that periwinkle color, I don't know if you've been following what's happening with Pantone this year, or just in fashion or in decor at large, but certainly these colors, anything in that pinky, purple, orchid, What is the official color is periwinkle. Anything in that family is really, really, really hot. So we're expecting this to be in demand in a big, big way in Las Vegas next week at the big JCK Jewelry Show. So how about this? A quick value, a quick blowout. Pick your favorite if you see one already that you like better than the others. Remember, they're all one of a kind. And I'm going to walk you through carat weights right now so you get a little, kind of a little heads up and like a little feel for the sizes here. So we're going to start with, in the front center here, that's going to be the 1095. That is the only one that's under 11 carats. Yes, I think I said 12 earlier. I meant 11. So this one's just under 11. It's 1095. That's a 1095 in the fancy cut there. Then we go to our ovals. Now let's take a look. The oval with the trio of diamonds here on the side, that's an 1149. Then we're going up to the, well, actually that's an 1127. And then we go to our largest, which is this oval over here on your right side. That is the 1223. So that's got a 223 in it. So if there was ever, if I needed another kunzite, that's where I'd go. That's 1223. So just again to recap, 1223 is our largest. Then we go to that is technically our smallest in the fancy cut. That's the 1095. Then we have the oval right over here with the trio of diamonds on the sides. That's an 1149. And then the emerald cut in the back is the 1127. And you can see how that just lights up. So which one of them is your favorite? Because they're all huge pieces. The diamond weights I will give you as you call. More or less accents on the diamonds. We're letting the stone be the star here. You've got anywhere between 13 points and 16 points, 17 points, 26 points. So the diamonds are really accents. The star here is the stone. The kunzites are magnificent. They are truly, truly the deepest, richest saturations you can get, and we're not making them. Wow. This was, I'm looking at all these bags here. Not a single one was under $9,000. They were all $91.11 and up. The smallest price was $9,111. We're not sticking with that. This is a brand new, and we don't see these hardly at all, except we saw one tonight. That one went and flew, and we can just get you the value of a lifetime to get closer to where we saw that other stone go. These are not inexpensive stones in this quality. You do want to dial early if you're thinking about one. We have one caller on the line, JT. Let me know if they're thinking about any one of the four over the other three here so we can kind of get a sense of who's on what, because they're going to fly, especially when they're not $9,000. I'm telling you, try our kunzites. I wouldn't say, if you were just shopping just anywhere, I wouldn't say it's on a need basis. I wouldn't say you need a kunzite. But when you see these colors and you see these saturations, again, first and only piece I've ever really bought myself here, besides little basics and, little DBTYs and chains, and kind of the basics, like as far as a wow piece, it was kunzite. And that is, it's unlike anything you ever see. You could go to the finest store on Rodeo or on Fifth. You could go anywhere to a fine high-end jewelry store. A lot of them aren't going to have kunzite at all. But if they do, the colors are like barely there. Call me early. We're not even going to make these half off. At $4,500, they'll go. I'm not making them $4,000 or $39,000 or even $29,000. Or better yet, these are all big sizes. $10.95 and up, and we're not even asking for $2,999. This is your moment to dial in. There's just those four. When they're gone, they're gone. If anything sticks around, off to the trade show it goes. And that is going to be one of the true magnets that brings people in from all over the world, is seeing a kunzite in the case, because that's exactly what everyone's looking for right now. Those beautiful jewel tone colors, those pinky purple blue orchid colors that you have here. I won't even ask for $1,999. Now that's getting good. On some very important stones, take a look, pick your favorite. Most importantly, dial early. Let me know which one you're thinking about right now. This is not a time to sit back and go, oh wait, we don't have any more. These happen to come out of an area of the world, and this is the only place you get that color, that really has not been, they've not been doing things like mining right now. There's been other things in the last many years that have been going on here. So it's not something that's even being mined. Yes. You like the one with the oval with the three stones on either side. You got it. Well, that's going to be 4444, so that sounds like a lucky number as well. That's going to be on the hand here first. They're loving that saturation. Dial in. I'm not even going to make them 19. I really thought that'd do it. We still need some callers. I'll tell you what, we'll go even lower right now. Not even 19, 18, 17, 16. Or even $1,599. If you know this stone, you are dialing so fast. You are getting on the phone lines, getting your favorite right now. They're not even $1,599. It's a mega blowout. We'll do $1,499 for any one of them, and they get 60 seconds on a clock. This one's gone. Congratulations. Well done. That's any gold you'd like. Remember, the only one that's got to stay the way it is right now that fancy paratrillion heart, kind of a heart without the cleft. pear shape without the length, and a trillion without the sharp points. That's kind of how that is. It's a combination of really 3 different things going on. This is what we have left tonight. All one of a kinds. Let me know which one we can try on next for you. I love this one. There's something about the way that picks up the light in that along, you see what happens there. It just glows. And it's very powerful. It's a powerful, strong stone. Amazing piece there. Enjoy. So $14.99. Which one for you, Jalen? The left side? You. Wait a minute. Are you doing the trick? Are you looking in person? Never look in person because it's opposite on TV. Yeah, exactly. So you like this one? No. The other one? The other oval. Okay. The left, the right, the right, the left, the right on camera. All right. So $64.99. Take a look. That's the number. Yes. Sure. The emerald cut together. You want them to see it at the same time? Maybe side by side here? Yeah. He's like, all right, sure. Whatever. Oh, okay. Take a look at this. There you go. There's the emerald cut beside the oval. Now, just a recap here. This is the 1223. That is the largest. That is the emerald cut, which is the 1127. Jess, which one? Okay. So do you already have that for sure? All right. So actually, Jalen, this one just sold. So we're now looking at the emerald cut. Let me actually take that oval off. That oval's gone. And then we'll show you the emerald cut on the hand by itself. That's one of my favorites. That's the 1127. Jalen, that's 5902. You want the emerald cut? All right, so the emerald cut's gone. That one just sold. And then let's take a look at what's left here, which is the only one left. 6714 is going to come right back up. Let me zoom in tight on that one for you. And we'll bring up the number for you. 6714, Tony, on that trillion heart pair, which would be, oh gosh. I don't know. That's too complicated for my brain right now. It's a 1095. It also has the burnished diamonds. I'm actually going to reverse it because that might be a better angle to look at the stone, actually, to see it from that angle. There you go. And there's those burnished diamonds. That looks very, very futuristic, as does the stone. There's a lot of beautiful depth to that stone, isn't there? So that's our last one of our kunzite blowout. Thank you all so much. So glad you got those, and you got it. All right, $14.99. That's our last one there. That's a 1095, and the diamond weight on this one is 13 points. Still have the purple sapphire as well. Congrats on the kunzites. $14.99. Such a beautiful way to go. You'll love it. You'll love it, and really they are beautiful. Next up, remember I told you a while back that we have this really cool demontoid garnet that's new? The demontoid happens to be, I think it's the perfect mix of like the brightness from Russia, the beautiful blue secondary hues of Namibia. But guess what? It's neither of those sources. OMG. Oh my garnet. Item number is 6762. Ah, look at that demontoid. Woohoo, I love it. And it's in the fabulous, what has been dubbed the Stardust mounting. 6762 is the number. Is that, tell me, Kevin, I have a question. On that monitor out there, does that look like it's just like from another planet? Like, is it just bright and beautiful and brilliant beyond diamonds? Because that's what demontoid, right? I mean, every single color. Yes, it's green, but look at all the brilliance, the bright blues, the bright reds, the bright orange, the bright. Who was shopping with you, Jalen? Hi, Pamela. JT, who was shopping with you? I'm sorry? Lori was shopping with you? Should we go to our third J over here? Not our only last J, but our another J. Jess, who was shopping with you? Oh, we have 2 Pamelas. They were different, right? Otherwise, you ever shop with, like, you've heard of double fisting, right? Have you ever shop that way? Like a phone in one hand and a phone in the other? And maybe your toes on the computer, shopping online? I mean, right? I mean, right? It's a party. You got to do that sometimes. We have 2 different Pamelas on 2 different kunzites, I think. But we got to turn our attention to this Madagascar demontoid. It is seriously the brilliance and the neon of Russia. It's the beautiful, beautiful blue secondaries of Namibia, but it is out of Madagascar. It's a 61-point round. It is really, really special, right? It's the way to go. And then the diamond weight is 49 points. Whew, that's a cool ring. Every one of those diamonds set into the gold, slightly dome style band. Okay, this is incredible. And warning for everybody here, this is truly just one of the most brilliant rings you could ever wear. between the demantoid in the center and the diamonds, and then the way they're all set, and the way they're set within the gold band, the way they just twinkle and dance and sparkle and beyond, it is truly, it is a full-on Sparkle City party here. It just doesn't stop. And you know what's great too? The genius part of this band is the way they wrap. There are diamonds. It's not just a flat dome. It's slightly elevated, it slightly wraps, and then there are diamonds from the profile. So they don't just, I mean, that's so complicated. I mean, my hands and eyes hurt just thinking about the setters who are hand setting these diamonds and burnishing them in. It's not just about the setting, but it's the creation of the ring, the way it's cast first, to have each and every one. Think of it, it's not a bezel. This is not just a bezel around a diamond put on top of a band. It is diamonds literally set flush into the surface of the band. And by the way, they're not all the same size. So when you look at it, it's truly an art form of the setting. I mean, the amount of patience you would have to create this, to set those diamonds, to have that demantoid, just your rock star. And I'll tell you, if you're going, Demon what? A demantoid who? This is really one of the rare garnets. We were just talking about Hessonites earlier. We've been having rare garnets for you always, but it doesn't get any better than demantoid. We're talking about Madagascar material here, really a more recent find, a newer find for demantoids, and just giving you everything that you could want. Because sometimes the Russian stones are bright, but they're a little too green for some, and then the Namibian stones are beautiful. They've got that secondary blue that we talked about traditionally, but they're not usually as like in-your-face bright brilliance. This has everything. Take a look at it. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, sure enough. We'll do anything you need there. One of the rarest stones you could ever own, and yet, sure enough, rarity doesn't mean don't wear it. Rarity that's wearable. It's wearity, okay? Because you can just live in it. Put it on as a pinky ring. I'm going to try it on my ring finger here for you. Think about it in yellow. It'd be beautiful. Rose gold. I don't like a lot of things in rose, but if anything, I think greens really are impactful in rose. Tell me that isn't just sensational. Watch this from the profile. Do you see what I mean about that? And I'll show it to you up close too, but that dome style where the diamonds are embedded all the way to the edge. So you get that appreciation of the diamonds from every angle. It really is a stunner. And that is a big size for demantoid. Almost 2/3 of a carat. They're big when they're 10 points. To get 61 is a major celebration. Look at that. And watch this from the side as I was telling you about. There's that profile I was talking about. So you get, and I love this, the very, very edges got my fingerprints on it from trying it on, but look at this. I'm going to just polish it up here for you, and then watch how the diamonds, they're going to basically lead right down the sides here. So you get diamonds that just transition all the way on out. So when you wear it on the hand, it just looks like the diamonds go all the way around, like it's encrusted. We have nobody on the phone lines, and I get it. There's not a price tag up there, but there's just got to be some interest, right? On something that rare. It does. It looks like it's from outer space because it just seems a little just between the neon of the stone, the brilliance that I know you're seeing right there. I know you're seeing that. And here's another stone that, although smaller gems, by trade, by nature, they struggle with clarity. Not this stone. It's a price tag we're seeing a lot of tonight, $39.99. Great value. I can say that with all my heart. Great value. White, yellow, rose gold. I'm going to put it on the auction block. I want to see who's out there because I believe in this ring. This ring, and I get it, that I think a lot of us right now together collectively are going, well, I don't have a demantoid. We can change that. We can change that right here and now. If you're thinking, I mean, who does? Do you have anybody in your circle of friends or in your family that has a demantoid? A rare, rare, rare garnet? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to try something right now. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put it on the auction block. I just thought $39.99, there'd be some interest. Somebody saying, I'll take it. We know how rare these stones are. We know how precious they are in a big size. That's a big size. I'll do better than $3,000 to start. Come on in. We want to try to get a little bit more action than we got in the last auction that I did in the first hour. No, actually, that wasn't even the first. That was 38 minutes ago. Uh-oh. I hope in 38 minutes we've got a lot more people jump in. I'm going to try something. Take a look at this. This is a mounting. I'll tell you, it's a new favorite. I've had it with diamonds. I've had it with emerald. I've had it with one more thing. What was the other thing? Diamonds, it was really popular. It had a half-carat diamond once in it. Oh, so popular. Shall we? Almost 2/3 of a carat in a round. Best, I mean, really, demantoids, round. That's the cut to get. Should we try 25? Kevin's telling me he's not even in on this one, not verifying, not thinking about it. I know. $2,000. What? 2,000 open. I'm getting that glare. Yes. I'm sorry, did they make a request for a turquoise pendant?
They thought you had said something about a turquoise pendant.
I have a necklace. A necklace, yeah, sure. Before 9 o'clock. Can I just flash it for him since we're not doing anything on the auction? Ask a question, Kevin. Do they like white gold or yellow gold traditionally? Just so, who is it? Oh, where's she going at 9 o'clock? She got a hot date. She's got a hot date, doesn't she? White gold. Wouldn't you know it? I grabbed the yellow gold. All right, $2,000. Tell you what, Judith, I'm going to show it right now. Uh-oh, hang on. A little tangle situation on the chain here on the white gold. The yellow gold's ready, but the white gold, don't worry, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do on this auction, though, because we're going to flash this necklace. Does she remember this? It's been on once before. I don't know if she's seen this. Perhaps she has. There it is. That's the necklace I was speaking of, Judith. So just so she knows, it's not a pendant. It's a beautiful, almost like a bib style necklace with the cascading turquoise, bigger beads here. Ooh, I love the way it's finished too. I love the way that's finished. Teardrops of gold behind every single Sleeping Beauty turquoise, 5 of them, all extending like icicles from diamonds. So that we can show you next. I'll give you more details on it. I'm just still kind of giving it the old college try on the demantoid auction. Tony, they don't like 2,000. Right? They don't. Forget about it. Try something different. She's like, now pendants I can do. I'm sure we have turquoise pendants if that's what she's looking for, since that was her request, but that's all I've got out here, is the full-on necklace. So how about this? 1,500, 1,400, 1,300. Now I've got everyone all distracted looking at turquoise necklaces. I'll tell you what. Did she have a hot date, by the way? Did you find out? No? I mean, the night is young out here in California. It's time, right? This is when the evening starts. 13, 12, 11. I'm going to go $1,000 to open. $1,000. Oh, have mercy. I'll tell you what, $50 increments, yeah. $50 increments. Make it easy. We're still looking for an open. But now, last time we looked at it was $3,000 open. Now we're looking at $1,000 to get it started. Take a look at this. By the way, she's been scouting big diamonds, Kevin. I have the 343. I only have a couple left in big sizes. She's been scouting them. I've got the big 343 on discount. Yep. Okay, so let's give it 60 seconds. I feel like I just ruined my auction here. I interrupted it. I know better. So here we are. But it is only $1,000 to get it going here on a beautiful band that is, there's a lot of gold here. It's not a skinny little itty bitty band. It's got a good size. It's covered in diamonds. And most importantly, the gold is fabulous and the diamonds are wonderful, but you know what? It's the demantoid is more rare and more pricey than everything else combined here. Spencer with the lucky auction open phone over there. What's going on? Everyone turns off their phones during the auctions and Spencer says, I'll take it. I got the open. Who is that? Debbie from where? Hi, Debbie. Oh, my goodness. She likes it. I bet she was thinking that's a good deal at 3,000 open, but now that she's going to 2 and 15 and now 1, I'll start it off. Well, here we are with that one bidder auction I was trying to avoid. And here we are yet again. So let's make it quick. That's in any gold you'd like, Debbie. If you want white, yellow, rose, no problem. Obviously, it's ready to go in the white gold. Look at that snap to that stone. This is what it's all about. There's just not a lot of jewelry today. And this is why I did this auction, because there's not a lot of jewelry in today's day and age that can be $1,000. Not if you're shopping for fine. Not if you're shopping for, a metal and heavy metal at that. And I'm not talking about, Axl Rose and Aerosmith and, Guns N' Roses. I'm talking about gold weight. Heavy, 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 heavy gold. diamonds covering through that gold. A Russian demantoid, not a Russian demantoid, a Madagascar demantoid. That's a Freudian slip because it looks like a Russian stone all day. It's got the neon, but it's got the blues, and it's brilliant, and it's $1,000. We have one bidder again. Well, this is where, again, it's a good time to give yourself the green demantoid light here, to come on in, because we're going to give it 2 minutes and we are going to be sending it out the door. It's our very, very last call here. If you'd like to try, if you'd like to participate, now is the time to do it. $1,000 only. Well, take a look. We could melt it down for that price, or we can get it at home. And the question is, if you want it to be your home, you got to be dialing in right now. $1,000. Unbelievable. I've seen crazy things, but this would be my second. No, I don't want to talk about it. Let's not live in the past here. Let's think about the future of this demantoid. Where is it going? All those diamonds, all that gold, and a powerful rare stone with the power of the pop, because it's got the brilliance that is insane. Do you know that the diamonds that are set around it, their brilliance can't even hold a candle to that of demantoid? Demantoid has got a higher brilliance. It's more brilliant than even VS diamonds. It doesn't even matter the diamond quality. Just there's a whole scale, and we'll get into that another day, maybe on a gemstone show one day, where we talk about, get into all the dispersion levels of every stone, but this is just literally a stone that disperses at a higher level. So you get more brilliance than your diamonds, no matter how good your diamond is. And those are really good VS diamonds embedded. Did we give it 2 minutes? And did I miss it? Wait a minute. Did that? Okay. Did we do it? Oh my goodness. Let's give it 2 minutes. I don't know if I missed it entirely. I'm just so kind of a little bit right now distracted by this value. I have no idea what's happening. I cannot understand if there's logics behind this or what. JT, are you on something else? You have, okay, yeah, he's on something else. I don't ask what he's on, I just know he's on something else. Okay, so we have a final minute 35. Do we have a 10-minute clock? Tony, just asking for a friend. Do we have a 10-minute clock? Is there something like that? I could use it here. What do you think? Should I try it on again? Let's do that. Any gold you need, any size you need. Never take those extras for granted, because we always give it to you. We love that. All those extras for no extra charge is just free. Love that. $1,000. Looking for $1,050. Well, I'm kind of at a loss here. I'm in a loss in more ways than one. I'm at a loss for words or understanding, or really, certainly, I think we can all understand we're at a loss of money here. Yeah, that's the most obvious statement of the year. Look at that. From the sides, more diamonds set into that band every which way. Hey, we're in final 45-second territory. It is time to start dialing if you haven't already. Start dialing now. I don't know. I could go through our entire inventory. I can tell you this. I don't have a 61-point demantoid for $1,000. And that means even loose in my gemstone collection. And by the way, just to keep everyone up to date here, tomorrow would normally be a gemstone day, because gemstones are every other Thursday. That means tomorrow would be a gemstone evening. It's not. I'm off tomorrow, so it's going to be jewelry tomorrow. So just a heads up on all of that. So just, to kind of get everyone's schedule, we'll be doing a gemstone show again 2 weeks from tomorrow, which is perfect, because that'll be after JCK. So there are going to be some exciting things happening, and it might be a gemstone show, etc. Okay, so that's what I have to say about that. So jewelry tomorrow. And then gemstones 2 weeks from tomorrow, which would be, I don't know yet, but I'll look. I'll look if you're keeping track at home. Yeah, no gemstones tomorrow. It'll be jewelry. And gemstones will resume 2 weeks from tomorrow night, which I'll have a date for you here. Do we have anybody thinking about this? Well, tomorrow's the 2nd, so I guess it'd be the 16th. I mean, that's the logical way to do it instead of pulling up a calendar. Okay, here we go. Do we have 1050? Oh my goodness, what have I done wrong on my auctions? I'm not sure why. There's just, something kind of, it's mild. It's a mild auction audience. JT, anything I need to show you? Oh, are you thinking about this one? Oh, wait, what? Okay, do we have 1050? Yes, no? Oh, okay, sold. Congratulations. Bye. That's gone. Bye. Can I show you this? A little surprise. Oh, you can't say, oh, what's this water spot? Hang on. Didn't see that. Hang on, it may need a little assistance here. Item number, Tony, 6421. But I think we can also fall this, put this in the category of the only blue wing block D we have. Oh, good, I got the water spot off. Whew, phew. The only blue wing we have that has paraibas on the sides. Sorry, I'm just having a little inside joke with myself all of a sudden. Somebody was making fun of the proper pronunciation of paraibas yesterday on TV, and I'm going, well, but that's the proper pronunciation. They are not called paraibas. They're just not. But anyway, I guess they think we're very fancy for using the proper pronunciation. Anyway, 6421. 6421 is a 1431. Yeah, it's also a big tanzanite. It's a 1431. Blue wing, black D. Paraibas. 36 points in paraibas as well. And that's going to be $1 trillion on each side. And neon, meet neon. Meet another neon on the other side. We got reds. I mean, there's so much blue and green and purple and blue and red all happening here. It's like, just take it all in. Rarity with more rarity. Right there in a 3-stone style. Whew, now that's pretty. And that is the only time I've seen tanzanites with. We've had yellow diamonds, we've had white diamonds, we've had fawn diamonds. Did you see I had a piece with orange diamonds the other day with tanzanite, but I have not had paraiba until this piece right here. Yes. Catherine? Catherine? And she said good night? Did she say good night? Well, that sounds ominous. She's like, the show is over. Good night. Good night. All right. Well, was she shopping? Oh, she was shopping. That's right. Well, thank you. I thought that was the only reason she called for a minute. I was like, oh boy, that sounds ominous. Okay. Very nice. Well, thank you so much. Hour and 9 minutes. What can I say? All right, here we go. Can I give this one away? What do you think? Jalen's like, of course you can. It's all you've been doing for 2 hours tonight. It's a $35,728 price tag to go on that one. Well, we're going to make it a lot better for you. So a quick call would be the best thing you can do right here. It's a mega stone. It's a one of a kind, obviously. Take a look at the glow on this. I mean, you see it from the sides, right? As this just shimmies to and fro on the wheel, you get a gleam about that paraiba. But let's take a look at them individually here and get you a very special, ooh, look at that. That's that one. Let's look at the other side, because I know you really have to turn it all the way to see that paraiba straight on. But what a great look, don't we think? And then here's the inside. So there is an undergallery, but it's going to follow the lines of the cushion cut there. It is one of our largest. Now, of course, lately in the last couple of days, if you've been with me, you know I've been bringing you like 20 karat stones in rings, which has been really very exciting. But again, keeping it large, but within reason here. Yes. Oh, okay. That sounds much better. See, that's when it's all about how you say it, right? Jalen, did you hear that? Catherine just called back to say that she said, have a good night. A lot different than good night. All right. Well, thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much. And thank you again. Thank you for shopping with us. I'll tell you what I'll do right now. It is, $17,999 is where it's been. It's time to get it a home. And you know, got to make that affordable if we're going to do that. And I'm well aware of that. This is obviously not a couple $1,000 piece. This is a stone that you can put a regular price on a regular block C, and quite frankly, shouldn't compare to Blue Wing Block D, which is the best. But we're going to make this really, really easy right now. It's not even going to be $10,000 or $99.99. And when you have a nearly 14.5 carat blue wing, that is specialty. We know that. That's a specialty stone. There's no doubt about it. Let's get it a home, because there aren't many blue wings left. We know that. It tends to be some of the larger sizes are what we might have a little more of, because guess what? We've been doing this. We've been taking them out of the private collection, which we're actually scheduled to go out and be on display in museums. And that is really, really important. And this is one that's worthy. I mean, don't you think? And now we've added some more rarity by adding a stone that is completely mined out the world over in that Paraiba blue-green tourmaline and individual matched trillion cuts that is so bright. And what a pairing, right? Because even though you have a blue, purple, red, that's in the middle. Of course, those are the that's the trichroic nature of tanzanite. But then you also have a blue-green. The neons work. Sometimes combinations are, it's kind of like what we were just joking about. Sometimes it's how you say it, right? It's how you deliver. You can say, one person can say the same sentence as another person, but it's all in the delivery of it. This is really where it's all about mixing and matching, but the mix has to be right. And I don't think there's just anything. You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember the couple of times we put Mahenge spinels around blue wings? And how beautiful that combination is because you have the neon with the neon. Similar thing happening right here, neons with neon. So it works together. They're two very different colors and blends of colors, if you will, but they work together so well. They harmonize, really. And this is not going to be $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000. We are now at a price tag that is, I mean, if we go to $69.99, let's just say, okay, go a shade under $7. That means that stone is not even $500 a carat. This isn't just a 1 carat, it's a 1431. It isn't just set with diamonds, it's set with something far more rare in Paraibas, a match set. And it's not even staying at $69.99. How? The 1431 all by itself loose in a plastic baggie should be more. And this is not even $69, $68, $67.99. I told you. We're doing some mega blowouts. This is where the best comes out to play this week. You're seeing a lot of pieces get their last look on the air before they're basically on display in front of a who's who of the jewelry world from international corners of the globe. Every jewelry mover and shaker is going to be descending on Vegas next week. So this is where it's like, these are the pieces that need to go on display for a premier show like that that's very jewelry oriented. And I'll tell you, that is just, I'll tell you, a lot of people that I talk to who are coming in from overseas, they are just excited to see a blue wing block D in person. They watch the show online. They see what they look like on TV, and they just can't wait to see what it actually is all about in person. So a lot of people are just showing up, you know, basically to see what Blue Wing's all about. And we're going to help you out right now. Make it $6,699 first caller. It's a brand new low on our 14 karat 31 with the Paraibas. Oh, and I have to say thank you to Patricia and Bill. Bill, I got to tell you, it is so impressive. I'm so thrilled. And Bill and Patricia, rather, were just on a exotic cruise. And they're always moving and shaking. They're always traveling around the globe. And they were just, again, on a cruise. And we all know, if you've been on a cruise before, you know that they have a lot of, oftentimes, fine jewelry from different designers, you know, aboard and being sold at some really, you know, crazy prices. And, you know, again, this is where, no matter where you go, I had another customer, she was in Vegas this past week, not for the show, because that's next week. She was in this past week, and she's like, I'm just there showing off all my jewelry. Honestly, with the shows and the restaurants and the casinos and the beautiful artwork and all the fun there is and all the entertainment there is, I'm just loving showing off my jewelry, walking to the jewelry stores. It's been the highlight of a trip to walk in with better stuff than they have and feel proud and, you know, get the high-end treated like a queen when you walk into those stores wearing TVON jewelry, because they're going, my goodness, that's a high roller right there. And it doesn't even matter what you did at the tables, right? You walk in with TVON jewelry and everyone knows you're a force to be reckoned with. And that's exciting because our jewelry is far and away above and beyond, and yet nobody needs to know your little secret on pricing, because this is where you get these pieces that you know would never be that price anywhere else. Now, I did mention this earlier. I have a very special fawn diamond, and it's in a gentleman's ring. And that, honestly, I don't remember having one. So this is exciting. It's item number 6965, and just a heads up here. Wow. 6965 is also a 1 carat stone. It's also, wait for it, it's also 40 points in diamonds around it, and this one's in the yellow, but we could do a white gold as well, or even a rose gold. And Judith, you'll have to let me know if you mean color diamonds, white diamonds. I'm not sure in the way, yeah, I'm not sure. If you can give me a little more specific, that'll be helpful. All right, so this is what I'm thinking. It's always tough to do a men's piece when they're just on any given day. aren't as many people shopping for gents jewelry as there are shopping for ladies jewelry. So even our guys tend to shop for ladies jewelry because they're shopping for, you know, for the ladies in their lives. Here's what we're going to do. I have our one and only fawn diamond. It's 1 carat size. It's a VS stone. It's an oval. This is all natural color, as we know. I'm going to go ahead and try something. We're going to make it quick here. Top of the hour is like a minute away. I want to really help you here, knowing that this could just be something you've been waiting for, gentlemen, because there's not been one that, at least not that I can recall. I can remember we've had a couple yellow diamonds, but even those have been sparse. No surprise that we'd have few fawns because not that many fawn diamonds, not nearly as many fawn diamonds in our collection as yellows. So very excited to bring this to you, but because it's so new and fresh, and we have our last hour already approaching here, so call us with requests if you have them, get those in, check on anything that might be available. We only have 1 kunzite left. We have that purple sapphire left. That's about it, but you know, always call and check. Here's what we're gonna do. Take a look at this. I mean, this is rare. 1 carat, 40 points, lots of gold. Here's the finishing on the inside. Take a look at that. Got a little inventory tag residue there, but look at that inside, finished all the way. Sure enough, white or rose is absolutely fine by us. No extra charge for that, by the way. And there is and this makes total sense when you weigh in the gold weight and you think about the 1 carat, but it's $79.99, and I'm just not sure if tonight that's going to be the magic number. So let's help everybody, because I know that this just might strike a nerve with somebody who's going, that's what I've been waiting for. Why are all the fawns seem to be tailored towards the female rings, right? Here's your chance to own one. But y'all know that a big diamond gets pricey, especially a fancy color. We all know that gents rings require a lot of gold. Finishing, yes, of course, we insist upon that. And then you get those bigger 40 points in white diamonds as well. How about this? I'm just going to put on the auction block as well. Top of the hour is already here. Why not try something a little daring here with our gentlemen's pieces? And let me tell you, another reason why you don't see a lot of auctions in men's rings, what I just talked about. Not as many people looking for that in the first place. So it's a little risky. Now, keeping in mind that we've only had 2 auctions tonight, they've had limited participation in women's rings. So how can we do this and make this really, really fantastic for you to take advantage of? Well, it's as simple as this. We're not going to ask for even $7,000 to open. We're going to try something here. This is a mounting I've had many times. Tanzanite, sapphires, all different colors of sapphires. The most recent version of this ring that I had was with a Burma ruby. 1 carat Burma ruby, not quite as rare as a fancy colored diamond, certainly. And that ruby ring was $59.99. How about this? That would mean if we go $6,000 open, that's a value already. How about we take it even lower? Because we, again, know what we're up against. A gent's piece on the auction block, always a little tricky. How about $6,000 or $5,000 or even $4,000 when you've got all that gold? Look at even the way the gold casts its light here on the wheel. How about that fancy fawn? A beautiful, beautiful natural color, but such a bright, listen, it's brilliant. So you know this, with that color, anything in that colorway, those are naturally the colors that show off the best background for brilliance, so you get an incredible amount of brilliance out of the stone. It's not $4,000. It is not going to be even $3,500 because I just want to see if we can get a gents auction going, because that's always challenging. But I also look at it this way. It's June 1st. Now for the East Coasters, it's already June 2nd. That means we are all of like 2 weeks away from Father's Day as well. Think about that. So this could be another, maybe just the perfect timing to do a gentleman's piece in a fine diamond up for grabs in auction with a lower price than even $35. This is a long shot, I realize. We're just going to try to make this irresistible as a result that it might be more of a challenge to get a lot of people in. So I'm going to go even lower on the open to see if we can do it here. I'm not even starting at 35, 34, 33, 32. Welcome to the show. If you just tuned in, this will only take a moment. Then we're going to get to a lot of fabulous jewelry, and we have a lot to show you here today in this last hour. Let us know what requests you have as well. We're happy to help with those requests, but this one's got to go out the door to somebody. Let's go 31. You know what? Make it 3. 3,000, just even Steven there. 3,000 to open. And instead of even, I'll tell you what, because we don't do gents auctions like ever. So instead of 100 or 50 or even $25 increments, we're going to encourage bidding, because I know this is going to be a bit more of a challenge. Let's not even do $25 increments. Let's do $10 increments just to make it, in case you're the second caller and you're going, oh darn, I just missed. Come on in. The increments to me next to nothing for you. So we'll give it a last call. Take a look. I would love to see this in white. I don't know. Most of our ladies' fun diamonds have been in white gold. That's a really good combination to show off the colors. So I think that'd be really exceptional, but that's up to you. It's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Totally, totally up to you. Here we go, 3,000. Yes, that's not a misprint. It's a $10 increment. I'm gonna try it on, and we're gonna give you 60 seconds to get that one started, but think of how heavyweight, listen, blink. It's like a clunk. Most rings sound like a bink, like a very high-pitched little bink. This has that really thud when it sits down here because it's so well done. 3,000, we don't have it. I'm just trying to, I know a lot of people got to be out there going, why are there never gents rings on auction? Well, generally there aren't as many gents rings to go around to begin with. So to even put one on an auction block is really a bit risky. But here we are, 1 carat, lots of gold, 40 points of extra white diamonds. Those are all those VS around it. 3,000, we don't have it. 3,030 seconds is what we have now on the clock to get it going. But that's a look at it from a distance. Here it is up close once again. Good looking ring, handsome style, unbelievable value, and no open. All right, so we're moving on. This is why we don't do gents auctions. It's a little more of a struggle, that's for sure. All right, coming up, we're on our way. We have big diamond earrings, if anybody's looking for some major diamond earrings. We have some big studs, we have some big drops. I have a great wheel. We also have that turquoise necklace here coming up. Also, how about this? A big Mahenge earring in a designer style, but I know aquas are always popular. Hey, it's last hour. I've shown you almost everything we have tonight in the show because I move quickly. I think they forget sometimes how much I like to show in the show, so I don't have as many pieces, but here we go. Take a look at this. That's an aqua earring drop. Isn't that pretty? It's going to be $67.25 in an aquamarine Sierra Santa Maria in that beautiful blue that is just, I mean, this is what we saw earlier in a ring, except that was a 9 carat. Now we're having a little bit smaller stone because wearing a 9 carat in the ear might be a little much. So here's where you get a really, really good look. This is going to be $67.25. This is a 190 total weight here of your beautiful Sierra Santa Maria aquas. We're going to make this really dirt cheap here. I mean, really, really. It's all about moving out some jewelry here as quickly as we can. And this is a drop. So even though we've had aquas and studs, it's nice to see something with a little length and movement to it as well. And it is a carat 90 of your still Sierra Santa Maria best of 12 points in diamonds, 1.25 inches in length, white, yellow, or rose gold. And we just got to blow them out right now because a $9.99 price tag may not be good enough. We're here to move them and get you on the lines here, most importantly, because this is a value. And when there's a value this good, it's time to dial in. You know that. It's not even $9.99, $8.99. We're going to go lower. Get you that perfect aqua. And you know what? If you want to see the ring again, please do let me know so we can show you the fabulous ring that goes so well because they would actually really pair up well together. Pear shape, you know, pear shape ring, pear shape earrings, $888, not even going to be your price tag. We're going to go a lot lower than that and a quick look at them on so you can just see what just gives you a general, did I put them in the wrong ear? Yes, I did. Of course. I could tell I did and then I was like, no, would I really do something that foolish? And yes, I did. Because sometimes when you just don't have a mirror, that's what happens. So here we go. $888 is not your price tag. We're going to go lower than that and give you a great looking value instead of even $7.99. We're $7.77. Time to let these go. If you'd like a pair, well, just holla. That's all you got to do. There they are, sitting perfectly now in that great length. This is going to be 1.25 inches from the top to the bottom here, so really exquisite look here. And yep, 700. You know what? Blow them out. Go even lower. I mean, what's another, like, I don't know, what's another $78 between friends? Make them $699 for the pair in white, yellow, or rose gold. All up to you. You decide, but that is one fabulous value for Sierra Santa Maria. You're still getting the best aquas in the world there. Let's go back to our wheel. We'll show you that ring too. If you missed the ring earlier, that was in our very first hour. I want to make sure you saw what that's all about. We had an incredible ring that was our museum level aqua. That was here also. So that's a really, some great pieces here tonight. And if you have a favorite, please let us know what it is so we can help you out because we'd love to do just that. And when you see, you know, again, something we can show you. I do have the Wonder Ring here as well. I promised I would show that to you, so we'll get you a look at that one just in case you don't have that yet. It is truly the only kind of must-have piece I consider like a true must-have of all jewelry. So it just because it takes whatever you already have. Like if you're going, well, I don't need any more jewelry. I've heard people say that. I got so much jewelry. Well, The one thing you do need is the Wonder Ring because it goes with everything else. Thank you. Already 2 pairs gone just like that. So thank you so much. Kevin, your caller, thank you so much. Another caller's got one. Oh, let me see who's got that pair. All right, Spencer's got a pair too. Let me know. $6.99 a pair, Sierra Santa Maria's, and that diamond shape. It's that diamond shape filled with pave diamonds in between that leads to that special drop there, which looks incredible. We'll have a little recap later. I did want to show you this aqua, though, because it's under $4,000. Thank you, Spencer. Who's got your pair? Hi, Heidi. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll find out who's got Kevin's. This is the ring that goes with it, by the way, the one I was referring to. If you missed it, the 963 Sierra Santa Maria in the ring. Hard at work already? Always. You look so very professional tonight. Very professional. Like, are you running for LA City Mayor in a week or so? Or you started your campaign? I'd vote for you. All right, $39.99. Take a look. All right, that's the ring. I know. They want the earrings, Tony. They want the earrings. Show me those drop earrings. Those beautiful, but the same color. That was the point I was trying to prove there. Same color, whether you go with the smaller size in the earring, whether you go with the major size in the ring. It's just always tougher to get those big sizes there. So really enjoying that. That's a special, special look, isn't it? Okay. I do have one pink zircon. It's a pinky orangey zircon. That's coming up too. You guys want to see the Wonder Ring, or does everybody have it? Because if you're newer to us, you may not have that yet. Who was shopping with you, Kevin? Hi, Teresa and Heidi, and thank you so much. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, JT. You'll let me know who's shopping with you over there. They got a pair for $6.99. That is such a value for Aquas. Let's give it a final 30 seconds, if we may, and then don't forget about that ring. That ring. I don't even want to take that ring off. I don't get to wear jewelry like that every day. Look at that. Wow. There's the 963. If you missed it, it's under $4,000. It's one of our little showcases before the JCK show. Yes, JT. Who is? Oh, hi, thank you. I was struggling with that. I was like, okay, Gladys. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you. Jaylene, you let me know who shopped. Christine. You're not taking calls tonight, are you? Okay, good, because I was starting to feel bad. I was like, I haven't heard you on the phone yet. Okay, good. But if we could get busy enough to get her on the phones. I have the Hessonite, yes. Oh, did everyone see our shoes? Did you know that I sold shoes tonight? A dream come true. I've sold a lot of things on TV before, but never shoes. Never. And tonight, I got that opportunity. Did you miss my shoes? Do you think they missed it? I think they missed it. The fact it's still here means they might have missed it. Tony, let's go on the hand here, just in case. I see why. What does it go for? In case you missed it. Yeah. I see why am I. Here we go. Just because. Charm bracelet, different types of shoes in solid gold with diamonds. I have a lot of shoes that sparkle, but none of them have actual diamonds. But I will tell you, my Swarovski crystal shoes cost a lot more than this bracelet. It is 16 points. I'm a little obsessed. Sparkling, yes, if it sparkles, I like it. This is my link bracelet. It's in gold. The chain itself is a Rolo and marine link bracelet. It's got 6 charms that are all different types of shoes, sandals, little pumps, flip-flops, slides, and all of those, the chain, the charms, everything in this toggle style bracelet. So that just means this little bar at the end, we all know what a toggle is, right? Did I hide a charm there? No, okay. The toggle slips right into one of the O-rings, and that means it's easy to put on. That bracelet is $999. It's $999. Unbelievable, isn't it? And that is a 7-inch style, rose gold and white gold together, only way we can do it, and it's $999 for a 7-inch bracelet in gold. I mean, my goodness, I'm going to say something right now that's kind of bold. If you wanted to have a jeweler take those charms off, you would have a great deal on just a gold link bracelet because it's gold. It's not a plating, it's not a sterling, it's gold. And so if you wanted to take, and then if you took the charms off, you would have pendants. I look at it as maybe 6 different pendants or maybe charms you put on earrings or whatever. But that's $9.99? Huge value. Just had to recap that since it's still here. We'll go back to our earrings. They're still popular as well. Very, very special. Keep calling on the Aqua earrings. I have to show this beautiful zircon. It's not just a pink. It's a pinky, golden, peachy tone. This is why I love our pink zircons, and especially in this kind of color. Last call on our Wednesday, guys. We only have about 45 minutes remaining in the show. Whew! That's my top. This is just, it's padparacha, but it's not. It is a true, if this were a padparacha, and let's face it, it never would be because it's a 9-carat stone, but if it were a padparacha, and it never would be because if it were a padparacha, it would never look like this. First of all, you wouldn't get a 9-carat. Second of all, it wouldn't sparkle like this because this is double refraction. But this is the color of the world's best padparacha. So even if you have a ring, if you're lucky enough to have like a 1-carat or a 2-carat pod in a ring, there's your piece to go with it. Ignore the fact that it's zircon. It's just so unique because most of our pink zircons are just that. They're a beautiful raspberry pink. This stone is a golden, peachy, pink combination. It can be described in no other way accurately except the ideal padparacha color because that's what it is. That's what it is. Take a look at it. Amazing piece here, isn't it? It's incredible. It's 3194. It's one only. It's an Asher cut, and it's a 9-carat size, and it's diamonds. It's got a beautiful, like a trillion shape of round brilliant diamonds right above the zircon. That is special. Rose gold only. Oh my goodness. Put your favorite chain. Do you have our pink diamond DBTY? How amazing would that be? Do you have a rose gold chain? If not, we have them for you. I just think that is, it just is. It's one of the more rare zircon colors you ever will see. Of course, a rare stone to begin with. It looks amazing on. You're going to see it from a distance here. All of that. I mean, this is just wild, isn't it? And nobody's dialed in yet. Oh my goodness. This value, it's been here forever. It just needs a blowout price, and I am the one to do it. I will gladly give it that price so that we can see that at the door because it's got to go to somebody. This is the night to get it a home, and it's a major reduction from $25.99, all fine and well where it should be, and that is a value. That's our large stone, too. That's a 9-carat. There you see it from a distance away. Stacked with diamonds right above it. Big bale, fantastic color. Love it in the rose. I just think that's so smart. That's what it does, though. And it's got a little smudge, so let me get that off. And yep, we're going to get it out the door. Much better price than $25.99. Much better price than $2,000 or $19. Come on in. Treat yourself to something special and rare because this looks a whole lot more expensive than what I'm going to ask. And it's not even 19, 18, 17, 16, or 15. That is my largest zircon here. There is not a stone in a ring, a pendant, a bracelet, in anything that is bigger than that 9-carat. That is by far the largest. I'll show it on the neckline next, but you have got to be on the phone lines right now. Such a beautifully sophisticated color. I mean, that is, you know how rare these are. If that was a 1-carat size in a padparacha, it would be tens of thousands of dollars. And now you've got a 9-carat in a rare zircon, and it's not 15 or 14. What's it going to take on this one? It's such a big stone. That's the deal here. And you got to see it on. Oh, hello. They're waiting on me. There it is. Oh, it kind of morphs, doesn't it? Like I'm wearing this kind of burgundy color, and now it looks more, you're seeing more of those red tones with it. It's just really, really stunning. And we only have this one, and I'm not going to ask for $14.99. What do you think? That's got to go. And I know I'd love to make it $1, but you know what? The truth is it's a 9-carat zircon. It's a rare as can be Asher cut. It's got this stack of diamonds. This is one in the world. I'll make it $1,399 if you'd like to own it. That's it. I can't go any lower. We're there. We are like below rock bottom here to get that one a home, but it's just such a pretty piece. And you see those flashes, how it just does what zircon does. I mean, that's what zircon's all about. Double refraction, best quality. And that color is so rare. It's not just a pink. I will tell you, even if you have a pink zircon ring, let's say you have a pink, this is going to be a slightly different color. I'm not going to say it's not going to coordinate beautifully. It would. But this has more of that true golden, is a true orange and pink combination here. You just don't see those in zircons. It's super rare. I can't say enough about that piece. That has got to go tonight. It's just, it comes to beauty and rarity. And when they combine like that, and when they end up looking like something that is just, you know why Padparashas are rare is because they're the only stone that gives you that color. Except for this one, right? But that's not supposed to be the color of the stone. That's what I'm trying to convey, is that this is not the typical color you get. That's just different. I will show you a pendant that I have that is a true traditional pink zircon. This is the color you usually get. Look at the difference. It's kind of like our kunzites earlier. It's like if I had a regular kunzite, I'd show it to you so you could really, see the difference. This is a normal pink zircon, and this pendant is a lot more money. But do you see the difference? And I'm not saying that's not pretty. I think that's a really beautiful raspberry pink color, but you see the difference. That's the pink zircon color. Look what's in the foreground there. That's the pinky golden, and it's still here. It's going to take something special there. We've done it with the price tag. We've given you $1,200 off. We've made it an amazing opportunity, and that needs to go. It just does. It's got to go to somebody. Can't stay here. It's a 9 carat, the prize of our zircon collection, and it's right there. I'm going to show you that necklace coming up because you never know. Somebody might have seen that flashed earlier and said, now that's the necklace I've been waiting for. So we have this gorgeous turquoise necklace. It's not just a pendant. It's not just a necklace like the strand I brought you the other day that completely sold out. We all remember that, right? On Saturday morning, I was with you debuting at long last that fabulous piece. Do you remember it? It was our turquoise station necklace. That was very exciting. But that did sell out before everybody got one. So we're going to show you something that's pretty similar here, and give you an opportunity at that one with a lot of diamonds as well. That's what we did not bring you in that last turquoise necklace, was a lot of diamond weight. There was actually no diamond weight in that last option, so it's nice to be able to bring this to you. I'll just show it to you here on the neckline, then you can let me know if you're thinking about it or interested in this beautiful style that we have. But it's definitely unique and rare and specialty, and it's a little bit more of a true, like a neckline fill-in piece that we do. And I don't mean like small. Give me a second, Tony, because it's wonky here if I don't hold it properly. So take a look at this. This is what it looks like from a distance away. And obviously we're giving you adjustability, which is incredible, so you can move it up or down as you need to that day. So if you want to wear it a little higher, which I love because it's got that little bit of that cradling design of the diamonds at top. So really meant to follow the lines of your neckline. But then if you lower it a little bit, you may do that. And certainly it looks great no matter how you position it. But the point is, it's going to fill in the neckline beautifully. It's a lot of big, bold turquoise that, yeah, stands out. It looks almost like, it's weird, it's a cabochon, so it's an opaque stone. But isn't it interesting how when you look at it, it looks like it's glowing? It looks almost like the glow you would get from like a Paraíba. That's what's so impressive. I'm going to take it over to my hand here and show you that way as well. We do have the white gold and the rose gold. And then I want to show you all the angles. It's a stunning piece. And it's very affordable for what this is because it's a lot of gold. It's bigger diamonds, and it's a lot of turquoise. Item number is 4638. That would be briolette styles. Now, I know traditionally briolettes have a facet pattern to them. These are all smooth. So think of it like a smooth briolette times 5. You've got 13 carats 30 of Sleeping Beauty turquoise and 31 points in diamonds right above that in almost this zigzag pattern. Now, also look at the finishing in the back. It's really well finished. I actually, when I presented this a while back for the first time, I really thought I would almost wear it this way. You may not get the diamonds in the front, but you get this beautiful overlay of detailed gold design that I think is really pretty as well. And it just, that chain sparkles too. You've got a lobster claw clasp. You've got 3 adjustable lengths, 16, 17, 18. I have a white gold to show you if you'd like to see it, although the yellow gold is just rich, isn't it? And this is a fantastic piece, and we're going to blow it out for $19.99. We only have white and yellow gold actually available. The rose gold is sold out. So the rose gold gone. I can't make it anymore. We're actually getting it out the door for a lesser price than it takes to make it, so that we can get you either the white gold or the yellow gold. But that is a lot of turquoise to get for under $2,000 plus solid gold and your 31 points in diamonds too. All right, guys, it's Wonder Ring time. Just got to give it a little notice because I'm getting a lot of questions about it. A lot of people asking about it. We're going to show it to you very quickly here, give you that great, great value on a carat 03 in diamonds. Item number is 489. It is our tried and true. And realize we are in the 6,800 numbers right now. Going back to an item number like 489 is really from a while ago. This price, it's the lowest. It's the lowest it's ever managed to be. It is the lowest it ever can be. Truth is, it takes more to make it today because we've had that price now for, oh gosh, it's been probably 5 years. But not everybody has this ring. Not everybody will have this ring, because when it does arrive the next time around, when we create it again, the price has to go up. We want to give you an opportunity on a carat 03. I've been talking about this all night. We had it with the, I'm going to show it with that turquoise that we had to start the show, so you can see how it pairs up with just about anything. I could take anything here. Pair it up with the Wonder Ring. This is the ring that if you're already saying, well, I love jewelry, can't get enough, but I have everything, I'm good. This is the one I would recommend you get. Get 2 of them and you have an even better look to the rings you already wear and already love. This makes them even better and bolder. It's a carat 03 per ring. My recommendation to make it a true ring guard is to get 2 of them. And I know every single night we have literally usually dozens and dozens of new shoppers. That means hundreds of new viewers. Take a look. This is the ring you have to have. And I don't say that about anything except this ring. This is it. 489 is the number. It's a 103 diamond weight. It's got that. This is what you do. And again, million ways to wear it. We are running out of time. We're also running out of jewelry. Let me know if you have any requests that we can show you again before we go. But this is, with 35 minutes left, something really, truly important. And I'll just pair it up with that turquoise because that's what started this whole idea. And the request was that everybody wanted to see how it would look with the turquoise. We're going to show that to you together. This is our 103 version. This is the original. This is the big version that when you do get 2, gives you 206 in diamonds. It is fantastic. It is looking great on its own. So this is one way you wear it when you're just feeling like, I'm casual, I want a little update, I wear the same ring on my hand every day and I have been for years. This is how you could wear it as a band. A wedding band, a right hand band. Get one for any finger of any size because we'll make it a pinky ring, we'll make it a thumb ring, we'll make it index or middle, whatever you want to do. But this is not going to be something we can repeat very often because when you get a value, now watch if you get 2. Maybe one day you just want to stack the 2 for a mega diamond look. Forget about ring guards. Look what this can do if you get 2 together and you just put them on and nest them together. And these are all different sizes. So again, we'll get you as close a look as we can. You want to get, if you are getting 2, get both of them in a half size bigger than you need. If you just get 1, you only need your standard true size. But it is the original. And a lot of you watch the show and probably haven't seen this presented. And you're wondering, what is that wonder ring that she's always referring to? This is it. The OG, the Wonder Ring, the get 1 or get 2, and then watch this. I'm going to take one off here. I'm going to just put on the turquoise with it, and these are really a smaller size than what I need. So give me a moment to move these around, but you got to see it with something like, oh, I don't know, the turquoise ring we had earlier for $699 to start our show that really gave you, well, this look. And I know a lot of you picked up this turquoise earlier. And forgive me, they're a snug fit, but look at how suddenly they have just sandwiched around that turquoise and you're getting yet another look. You just transformed the ring that on its own looks fabulous, but together with the Wonder Ring looks even better. And it's amazing. That's what it's kind of the wonder aspect of it is, how does it seem to work with everything? That's really the beauty of it. We're going to give you a moment here. I will eventually go back up close, Tony. It's just, again, these are not what I should be wearing, especially when you stack 3. This is why I say go up a little bit in your size that you need if you're going to stack it. Because if you're going to put it on with another ring in the middle and you're going to have 3 rings on at one time and you don't want to hurt yourself like I just did, then get up, go up a size, a half a size on both rings so that it's really easy to stack. I just shouldn't be putting 5s on like that. Because if you do, you'll have a little wonder tattoo, which I have just done now. I just have now a wonder tattoo on my finger. So you can see that there, because that's what happens if you get them too small. So they will give you a wonder tattoo. And that's a temporary tattoo, but it's a tattoo nonetheless. So here we go. 104s. Take advantage of it. We got to get you 2 of them. We're going to make this a value. These are supposed to be in the neighborhood of $4,200 when they're made again, because this is where we really, really do excel. This has been the same price. You got to understand, 489, item number, that 0489, that goes back to about 5 years ago. This is amazing. That price started higher. When I started presenting this ring, well before we even knew it as an icon and as a pillar of our collection, do you know that it was higher in price? Some of us don't even remember that, right? When you first had a chance to shop it, it was more money 5 years ago. Gold, we know what it's been doing. Diamonds, we know what they've been doing. Here's your chance to pick it up. And for those of you that haven't, and if you've been thinking about or toying about or really considering another color or another size, like another ring size to wear on a different finger on the hand, this is the time to do it, because $4,200, a new price, if we got to make it, we're going to be having to see that price. But I know this is one that, especially when you got to get 2 really to make the whole ring guard thing happen, it's harder to swallow the $8,400 it would cost to get 2 today. So we're going to go back in time together. Let's hop in our time traveling machine here and go back to 5 years ago together. Oh, and let's go better than the 5 year ago price, which was $11.99, and make it even better. But there's only so long again that we can do this, and with as many requests as we've had tonight to say, show it, let me show you, let's see what this is all about, let's pair it up, let's get it and put it on with something else. This is the time to do it, because I'm not going to make it $11.99. This is, like, again, the biggest value in diamonds there is. You get 2 of them and stack them, pair them up. Million ways to wear it. I mean, we could go on and on and on, but it's not $1,000, and it's gonna be, this is our very, very special opportunity to get this, because it's not even authorized to present it. It's not authorized to price it this way. It's not been, again, $11.99 so many years ago, and now today, better price for you. We're busy on the lines already, no surprise. This is just one you need to try. And get 2, because then you have the magic of the whole ring guard effect. When you put those points opposite direction and put something in the middle, it is just amazing how it works with pear shapes and rounds and ovals and cushions and just anything you want to pair up with it. It really looks like it was custom made to go around your existing jewelry, but it's not even $1,000. It's not. It's $999 to get a carat 03 in this amazing iconic style. That is, get 2 or more and you will be thrilled you did. And you know what? Get another gold color. Try a different gold color than you're used to. Get a different size, because that would be a stunning pinky ring. I love it. I'm going to try one as a thumb ring. I love it that way. I think it's definitely wide, but you know what? Oh, perfect. It's a 6, so it fits my thumb perfectly here. Look at that. I mean, it's wide, but it makes a statement. And this is how we're doing jewelry now. We're stacking up as many rings as possible. We're getting those opportunities and those values. $999. That's it. Take it, take it, take it, take it. It's amazing. And it's last call. We'll give it 60 seconds. We got to go. No matter what you put it with, it's incredible. This is the one to own and to try before we sell out and go, oh my gosh, we'll make it again. But then it's a different price. So don't let that happen. And get it today, because you're getting 2 for under $2,000. That's exactly what Betty's doing. She's taking 2 right now. Getting her 2 pieces, loving them both, and take advantage of it while it's at this crazy price tag, when we have, again, a lot of occasions coming up where we're going to be doing things and seeing people and going out, dressing up, and you might want to have that extra oomph to your ring you always wear. I'll tell you, there's nothing that this really works better with. I love it with a diamond solitaire, a wedding set style. If you want to take that solitaire and dress it on up, this is the way to do it. But it's $9.99. You get 2 and you'll be happy you did. It's the best value I think we have in all of our collection. And when we're going below a price that we did so many years ago, when it all started to be really, really popular, this is the way to get your wonder ring. And get 2 of them so you can pair them up, match them up, nest them together, put them opposite direction. Maybe wear one on each hand and have the mirrored image kind of look that is really cool right now as well, where you wear the same ring but on one on the left, one on the right, and have that look going. That's a fabulous idea, but it's $9.99. Huge value. Take advantage of it. Let's go. We got to keep on rolling. We have a quick museum wheel for you as well. And yellow diamonds are here, major museum diaspora, and also a Paraíba coming up. I'll show you the 2 sides of Paraíba too. We'll give you a blue and a green and show you how they can differ. But we're in last call in the show. We have 28 minutes and we have wonder rings going out like crazy. Guess what? They always do. This is something you've got to try. And remember, if you're not sure, And you're saying, how can that girl who's never met me, who's never been seeing my jewelry box, how does she know this is going to work with my pieces? How does she know that? Remember, you have a money back guarantee. Take advantage of this. Take advantage right now. And if it, listen, this is not our best seller for no reason. It is an incredible icon to our collection that people don't just get one set. They come back usually for other colors and other sizes. So you know if it's worked for hundreds of other TVON shoppers like yourself, it's going to work for you too. But if I know that's hard when you don't have the ring in your hand and aren't able to put it on with your jewelry, but try it out. And remember, you have your guarantees, just so you know. If you just find that this doesn't work with your jewelry, or you just don't find a million ways in one to wear it, and if you don't think it's the best purchase you've ever made, send it on back, and that's all right too. But we're going to show you a quick museum wheel before we go. We have 27 minutes in our Wednesday. We got to move jewelry. Here we go. That's, Kevin, are you getting 2 more? All right, so another set going out. That's how you do it. $9.99, get 2 while they're here, while they're at that value, and we'll help you out. So coming up next, we have this Paraíba. This one, I just want you to see the colorway here. This is not the clean material that we usually see, but it's got a glow. I mean, that's obvious, right? It's a little bit more almost opaque, but I want to show you here with another color of Paraíba that's here beside it. That's a Paraíba as well. Now, that's where you go if you want clarity and a beautiful bright color to it. Now, here is another rare stone. That's a diaspora, a color-changing diaspora, and then there's one more here, and it happens to be a yellow diamond in a 1/01 size that should not be on this wheel, but I'm going to test our last couple of minutes here and see if we can't just move some jewelry. So Paraíba, color-changing diaspora. I realize that's already turning pink. Usually they just are maintaining like a green golden color. Here's the Paraíba in the blue-green. If you like a lot of glow, but you want that swimming pool color, there it is. This one's obviously not supposed to have anything to do with the wheel, but hey, let's put it in there. It's a yellow diamond that's going to be our 101 cushion cut square, and it also has, actually it's slightly elongated, and then it also has heart-shaped diamonds in the corners. Those are big VS heart shapes in the corners, totaling 55 points, and another 19 points filling that in. So what you have here are a lot of high-end pieces that all were $69.99 and more on our show in the past, and we're going to make it a lot easier than that for you at the end of our show tonight to get some museum pieces out the door. Which one is your favorite? Do we love this Paraíba or this Paraíba? Again, if you want that traditional blue-green neon color, you go with the right side. If you want clarity and neon pops in like an apple green, you go right there. Here's our beautiful diaspora. That's a color-changing diaspora. That is that ultimate. It's already changing color. It's already showing you some of the pinks and the purples that it goes to. And keep in mind that is yellow diamonds on the sides, 1 of each, and that's a 10-point total weight in your yellow diamonds that are VS pear shapes. We have a yellow diamond, just a big old yellow diamond in the middle and the rear, and that's going to be the 101. We have callers. Come on in. I am on a rampage here for 25 minutes. I don't see you till Friday. I'm blowing out jewelry. I got 25 precious minutes with you. I'm going to miss you tomorrow. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you what we can do. Get them out the door, say bye-bye, good night to all of them. They got to go. 2 Paraíbas, 1 huge yellow, that yellow diamond has no business being up there. That was $69.99 on a show recently, and no lower. It just debuted with the big heart shapes in the corners. Now it's going lower just to move jewelry. Sometimes at the end of a live show on a weeknight like this one is when there's a lot going on, clearly. Once again, lots of stuff going on. So here's what we're going to do. I'm taking them lower just to see if we can move it out. Appreciate that you guys are with us at this point of the show. So you know what? You deserve a great value. You're going to get a better than great value. You're going to get a desperation price tag. It's that simple. Sometimes, you know, you still got to have the cash flow to cover the airtime, right? Airtime's pricey, and no matter if it's the middle of the night or not. So we got to really move some jewelry here. I'm going to make that more plausible than ever before because it's not $69, $59, $49, $39. They're not even going to be, and this is what's really crazy about this wheel, when you have 2 Paraíbas, the best diaspora we have left that is already changing color. Do you see how it's purple? Most of the time they look like a golden green. This one's purple already. Now it gets stronger if you're in the proper light. And then we have a 101 yellow diamond with huge diamonds. Those are over. They're over, what are they, 12 points a piece there or so? They're bigger than that. They're like 13-point heart shapes in the corners of that yellow diamond. You got to pick a favorite. Because what should have been $6,999, that yellow diamond just debuted like, what was it, a week ago? And $7,000 was your price tag. We're making it lower right now. Take a look. Already they're a great value. Then we're going lower than that. Which one do you like, Spencer? Diaspora, I love it too. How about that color? Best color we've seen here. That's going to be item number 5760. I'm going to try it on now. It is as is, Spencer, because it's got the yellow diamond, so that'll only be in the yellow gold. That's just as it is, so that'll be yellow gold only on that diaspora. Now look at that elongated cushion cut. That's a 547. It has the 10 points in the yellow diamonds as we discussed, so you have a 5-pointer on each side. In the pear-shaped yellows, you'll see that up close as well. They're not 39. We're busy. We are busy. I'm in full-on blow-them-out mode. There's one of everything, obviously. So let's get them out the door. Uh-oh, we're busy. We might have a little, oh, Christine's even like, okay, I'm here. I'm your backup here. I'm here. I'm here to help. Let's make it even better. Yes. Jalen likes the yellow diamond. It's a 101. I will, and it has huge heart shapes. Remember, on the corners here, Jalen, you have to make sure they know heart shape, heart shape, heart shape, heart shape. 55 points of the heart shapes and 19 points of the rounds. So a major, major total diamond weight here of 64 points, but that's in addition to the 101. And I'm going to show you the inside on that one up close. That is as it is also in yellow gold and white gold together. Hey, Jalen, it's got a fully finished under gallery. Yes. The diaspora is already gone. You have good news for them, Spencer. They're not even paying $39.99. And that is why I tell you to get on the lines, because it's already a value. We have 2 pieces verifying, actually 3 now verifying, and one's already gone at $39.99. The price tag is not $39. It's not even going to be $29.99. This is unbelievable. And 2 Paraibas to choose from up there. And the diaspora is spoken for, and it's not even $29.99. I'll keep going. That one's already gone. Congratulations. Look at that saturation, that color, and that clarity. Oh, now we get to come in even closer. Look at this. Oh, 2 Paraibas and a yellow diamond. My goodness, what a trio. They're not going to be $29. Hold on. Don't sell anything yet, Jalen. This is very exciting. We're not making them $29. I'm not asking $28.99. I'll just keep going. Like I said, desperation pricing end of the night is here. We have 20 minutes left. It is time to make sure every single one of them goes. They have got to go, and they will. And that is because they're not even $2,888. Oh my goodness, this is what it's all about. End of the show is here. We're moving everything. And that yellow diamond, please allow me to bring up the graphics on that yellow diamond when we get to this price, because you got to see everything that this is. I won't even, and guys, copper, this is copper bearing. That's Paraiba as well. This is Paraiba. That's the color we're used to seeing. This color is just like a neon bright, like Granny Smith apple green with a beautiful, like minty tone to it. Yes, of course. I'm going to try on that yellow diamond again. That's 6023. And finished on the inside, not even $2,800. They're not $27.99. Below out. Here's the yellow diamond again on the hand. We're making them $2,777. You got to make sure you get one of those. That is so pretty. It looks like a frame, like the way you would frame a photograph that's like your most prized possession of a photograph, that you just want it framed in the most beautifully exquisite, opulent way. That's how this stone is framed here, with the bigger diamonds in the corners, the pave filling that in. That's a 101 yellow diamond. I may just have to bring that up close and bring up the, oh, thank you, Tony. There it is. That's 101 in the center. So everybody who's talking about this yellow diamond, let me know who's got it, because that is going to have the 55 points. There are only 4 stones there. So major, major diamonds there in each of the corners, and they're fancy cut. We hardly ever see heart-shaped white diamonds, but you got them right now, and that's 55 points among the 4. So you guessed it, that's 13, almost 14 points apiece in the corners there, plus the diamonds. We separate them out. 19 points in the round, 55 points in the heart shapes. That's a total of 64 points. You got that going on. How beautiful is that? Isn't that great? And yet the 101 in the center, which is, oh gosh, you don't see 1 carat diamonds don't go under $3,000. This one's under $2,800 for you. So let me know. We're verifying right now on the yellow diamond, the Paraibas. Oh gosh, let me know who's got the Paraibas. So I know, Spencer, you got the diaspora. Thinking about yellow diamond, yes? Okay, and you still got the diaspora, correct, thank you. And then JT, which one are you thinking about? Is he on Wonder Rings? You're on, oh, the pear shape or the earrings? The earrings? Excellent. Jalen, are you thinking about the yellow diamond too? Okay, so let's just concentrate on that for a moment here while let me just come in, because Tony had the item number and I love seeing the information, because I think to see that price tag, you go, yeah, right. But I want you to see the heart shapes. Yeah, we need to just see this because this is really happening. And when you put that graphic box up and that price is at the end, you know that doesn't go together. That should never be $27.77. I wanted to give everyone a close-up so you can really appreciate those very important heart shapes. I know it should be about the 101, but you know that. We see that. We see 101 VS diamonds, and we know how exceptional they are. But what you have here, it's not just a mere accent or frame of diamonds anymore like a regular halo. Those are incredibly important heart shapes that you have on the corners there. That end point, the corners there that you have is really incredible because those are almost 14 points a piece in VS stones. That's very special. And for anybody that just hung up, call us back. I saw we had some calls waiting and they hung up, so call us back. $27.77 on this one. I want to give you a close-up on the Paraibas as well. We'll show you the blue, we'll show you the green. Two great options there for you, but this is not normal pricing. This is my end of the show, let's get them gone deal. So exceptional, aren't they? They really, I mean, every single one of them, but just to take a moment and concentrate on that cushion brilliant cut that you have right there. That brilliant cushion that is a VS 101 stone. These are natural yellow diamonds. Unbelievable value here at $27.77. Not to be missed. I mean, that is just fantastic. Wanted you to see those heart shapes, although if you're not a heart shape person, honestly, they kind of end up looking like they're very big rounds because the cleft of the heart is tucked in by the corner prong there. So you have a beautiful, beautiful way that I'm not a heart-shaped person. You either are or you aren't. Nobody falls really in the middle. And I don't mind this at all, because I think that it's even cooler because I love the significance of a heart shape. I'm just, for whatever reason, I don't know, they're just not my thing. But I gotta say, I love that this is almost like a little hidden tucked in. It's not glaring to the world, I'm a heart-shaped diamond. They just look like really big VS rounds, but they have that significance. Because I can think of, you know, 3 people in myself who I consider like, you know, my circle of love. And that's what this is, to get those heart shapes. So it's got that little bit of that nice sentiment built into it, while having really big diamonds as well, completing that halo around your cushion cut. Then we're going to show you this Paraiba because, listen, you can skip this one. I get it. It's not the best stone, like as far as clarity, and we're so used to seeing clarity. But this one is. So I'm going to skip the pear shape entirely. That should be just, quite honestly, I've said many times, we should just take that stone out and come up with something else. But this is one I would recommend. 6263 is the number here. That's going to end up giving you a really clean carat 34 Paraiba. Still copper bearing, still considered Paraiba. It's just got this really bright, bright green color. Great clarity to this oval, and it also has another 101 in diamond weight. So this is 101 in diamonds, but scattered throughout your round brilliance here. It's in the yellow gold now. You can change that if you wish. The yellow diamond was as is, so keep that in mind. And here we are with our fabulous copper bearing. That's also going to be 101 in diamond weight and $27.77. Any last minute requests for us before we go? Only 15 minutes remaining in the show. Kevin, did you have anything we need to show here to your caller, or are they just taking one of rings? Oh, sure, sure. White or yellow? Which would they prefer? Maybe they have a preference already. You got it. I'll start with it on the neckline here, Kevin, for them, because this one we didn't have on the neckline yet. Back to the turquoise necklace that we're getting some questions about. And this one, isn't that pretty? Amazing. Just not colors you wouldn't expect, turquoise with white and black and burgundy, but look at how it works here so well. Also want to show you, there's the clasp. So you're seeing the lobster claw clasp and your 3 adjustable O-rings. So that means you're going to fasten it either 16, 17, or 18. So this allows you to adjust it from about here to 17 to about 18 would be about here. And that's going to be in the white gold. I do not have an item number in front of me just because I can't see my stand, but I think Kevin has it. So that's the white gold. Also notice that the chain is diamond cut, as we like to do. The briolets, I'm going to reverse it here just so you can see the back. There it is. Tony got it. Thanks, Tone. And then let me just go ahead. You just want to make sure they're all just like flowing from their base there, which is where the diamonds are. That's the back. I just wanted to show you how it's finished. And then I'll show it against the hand here as well, Kevin. This was $19.99. And that's the back, which I actually think if it weren't for the diamonds being in the front only, I would say you could wear it like that because it's really pretty. I'll show you on the hand here as well because we concentrated again on that yellow gold earlier. Here's a little closer viewpoint of it. So you see the bigger diamonds. That's your 31 points in diamonds there that are kind of zigzagging their way across. But again, when the chain is on your neckline, it's actually spread like this, side to side. That's a really, really pretty look. And 5 incredible smooth briolets. Again, not flat on one side. These are rounded briolets. So you see they go all the way around. But briolet kind of means faceted, usually like a prism on a chandelier. That's not what you're getting here. They are smooth, beautiful cabochons. But I just want to make it clear that they're rounded, not flat. A cabochon means like flat on one side and like puffy on the other. These are all rounded all the way through. Kevin, I'm going to try to show it up close as well because I think that'd be helpful. Let's go back to our wheel and then I'll move that Paraíba side and we'll try to show this up close. I know I'm going to have to zoom back a little bit because there's no really great way to set this on the wheel, but at least you can see the closer angle here to get you a sense of the size and the detail, the diamonds and so on and so forth, and your beautiful bigger diamonds that you have in that kind of like very beautiful crescent U-turn, and then here they are from the back. So you can see that great finishing in the back. Obviously it's not a pendant, it's a necklace. So it's all attached to the chain. The chain's on either O-ring on either side. And then you have these stunning turquoise, almost like a teardrop, the way it just drips in the gold, leads into that turquoise, and you've got that beautiful look there. So that's the white gold. It's all adjustable. So then again, here's your different lengths you choose from. So you see the 3 O-rings, which makes it adjustable for you. And that's going to be on the hand yet again here for you as well. So you can see what that's all about. And that's going to be a bigger size. And if you want to see on the neckline again, let me know. There's that finishing. And it's actually cut out, so it's really, it's pretty. Okay. Does that help him out a little bit, Kevin? All adjustable. Yep. 16, 17, 18. All ready to go. Back to our wheel we go. And then I'm going to show that. I think the yellow diamond may be gone. Let me zoom back in here and we'll show you what we got. There's the, I think that one's gone though, so we'll just check on that. You can feel free to check on that as well. But I do have that Paraíba in that bright, bright apple green neon, so we do have that stone for you as well. And then any last requests for the evening here? We're available to help you out. I would recommend giving us a call very quickly, just because we have 10 minutes, so we can find what you need to see one more time. Plus, Kevin, we had that turquoise ring to go with it as well. So if they need a ring, we also did have this turquoise ring for $6.99. And that's going to be the match in the color there as well. Congratulations on the turquoise necklaces. Those are so popular. Always, always popular. Enjoy. Still have our little shoe charms in our bracelet. Have that option for you as well. Had a very, very, very special, look at this, $6.99 for that turquoise. Sleeping Beauty round, diamonds swirling and wrapping around it. Still have that apple green Paraíba if you'd like to get that one of a kind, that carat 34 that we had for you as well. Still have wonder rings, and there is a large emerald pendant if you'd like to see that one. We did have an emerald ring. I don't know if I can compete with the emerald ring that went out in auction, but we do have an emerald pendant if you're interested. Also, look at this diamond. I had this over the weekend, but I know we have a different audience usually on weeknights than we do on weekends. So I want to share this with you. It's a 6966 item number, and that is a beautiful fawn diamond. A lot of pink in that stone there with the 102 center, a 37-point total weight of yellows, and on top of, or really, I kind of look at this as like a stacked dome style because beneath all that fawn and all that yellow is a carat 55 in white diamonds, creating this complete perfection in a pave dome style in a very large, heavy gold weight here. And look at the finishing on the inside. Isn't that fabulous? All completely fit for comfort, right? Extra gold makes it extra comfortable on the inside, especially when you have a bigger, weightier ring, especially when it sits up off the hand like this does. That's really where undergalleries become vital, because if it's really a bigger dome style, it sits off the hand. If that were hollowed out and didn't have that undergallery, it tends to be uncomfortable after a while, and we don't want it to be that way, obviously. You should love wearing your ring. You should look forward to putting on your finishing touch jewelry pieces that you wear every day. And yes, this could be worn every day because the comfort is there, and we're going to make it really, really affordable for you right now. The very first caller on this one, it is a one only. There's a mega $294 total weight here in diamonds. It's the bigger center fawn, the yellows. I love that you're getting 3 different colors. You're getting all this diamond weight, which just, I mean, it's like, we were showing you a dome earlier that had diamonds on the sides as well. This just really starts, and I think you're going to see it better on the hand here, starts at the base of the ring, goes all the way up and over this dome style, and it's nowhere near $99.99 tonight. End of the show. We have 7 minutes now left, so not a lot of time. Ready to help you own this one. Look at it from the side detail as well, every which direction, and right at that point where the diamonds go side to side across the hand as you wear it. We've got one only, and that is just a special way to do a fawn. We had the fawn gents ring as well. If you'd like the fawn gents ring, yes. Oh, good. Let me know if they want to see it again, Christine, because we would love to show that Hessonite again. That was such a pretty piece. And I'll tell you what, this one's going to be, you know what, not even $49.99. Very first caller here. This is incredible. We'll do that for $48.88 right now, first caller. That's it. Unbelievable value. First caller and side to side, all the way around diamonds. Okay. And then, Christine, let me know if we should show that Hessonite. I do have that standing by. I'm sorry, you do want to see it again? Okay. That was quite the gem there. Quite the exotic gem. Speaking of the fawn diamond, let's bring out the gents version that we have. Joyce, did she need to see that again? Oh, she's fine. For now. Yep, 6862 is the number on the Hessonite. I want to show you the fawn diamond gents ring, because why not? Maybe, and not to say this couldn't be a gents ring if he likes a lot of bling, but this was a more traditional gent style that we have. Had this one, oh yeah, remember that? The auction that just didn't go. Tell you what, if you'd like that fawn diamond gents ring right there, we're going to do that one for only $29.99. We'll make it a deal right now into the show. No auction, don't have time for that with 5 minutes left. So we'll give you the gents fawn diamond for $29.99. The ladies on, well, we'll just call it the all big diamond version over here. On the right side of your screen is $48.88, $29.99. Take your choice, whichever one you prefer, but what a piece and what a great set. If you wanted to go that way, maybe like a little, or just again, could be worn by the same person for different occasions, because you have one that may be a little more simple and then one that's really done up in the most dressy of ways. Congratulations. And thank you so much. I know we're verifying on that Paraíba. We're also talking about those turquoise necklaces. I know Kevin's getting one of those as well, right? Thank you. It's a maybe. All right, we'll keep calling on turquoise necklaces or either one of our fawns here. And then the Hessonite, maybe getting its home. It's obviously that time of the evening when everyone's seen everything in the show, picking out what they love. Only one kunzite remains at $14.99. I'll show you that as well. Since we are down about 4 minutes, just a reminder, we've got a lot of fabulous jewelry. Not a lot of it left, but I'm going to try to show you what we do have remaining here. That was our, remember this was part of a kunzite wheel where we dropped down all the prices, but that's a very big size here. That's our last one of the kunzites remaining. So that's that fancy cut. It is the most kind of a heart shape meets pear shape meets trillion in burnished diamonds there on the sides. That is $14.99 for the kunzite. There's our gents fawn. There's our Lazzo diamonds fawn. And then we have also that Aquamarine. Can't have you forget about this. The 9 karat 63 Superstar Sierra Santa Maria. We'll move everything up so you can see them all here. Quite the museum selection here at the end. Even that aqua, I don't even know if that's going to fit. We're going to need to zoom back. That's our 9 karat 36. No, 9. I'm sorry. I just reversed those numbers. 963. Yes. Oh, sure. Let's do that. I was hoping we get to show that again. I've been just trying to show it again. All I wanted to do was show that again. Let's do it. Here's the Hessonite one more time. I just put it to the side here, so we'll get that one for you. That's going to be the Hessonite. We had that earlier. That was the major 1201 karat Hessonite garnet. Some of the best Hessonite color I have seen. And that beautiful, is it orange? Is it red? Is it It's got a little bit of pink in there as well. This is the Hessonite. Now everybody's going to want, now Christine, let me know if you already have that, because a lot of people who missed that earlier might be calling saying, that's what I want, but it is already spoken for. And I'll show it one more time on the hand as well. That was our 1201 Hessonite and 96 points in diamonds. That is sold. Congratulations. Gosh, how is it 3 minutes left? Can't believe how quickly this Wednesday went. Here it is on the hand one more time. Congratulations on that one. Enjoy it. And then we will return. Look at that. Just a fiery, like ember glow coming out of that stone. Let's go back to our wheel, show you what's left here. We'll move that kunzite back up front. And that's $14.99, $29.99. The aqua is amazing. That's $39.99 for the aqua and $48.88 for this fawn with all of the diamonds in the dome style. 2 minutes left in the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Just a reminder, tomorrow night will be jewelry, because it normally would be a gemstone night, but I'm actually taking the night off tomorrow to be at a special event. So I will be back with you on Friday, but Tara will be with you tomorrow for a Thursday with jewelry, okay? And then we'll do gems 2 weeks from tomorrow. So again, that should be the 16th. So keep that in mind. More jewelry tomorrow. Jewelry, of course, Friday and through the weekend as well. 2 minutes left to call us on any one of those. Yes, $14.99 on the kunzite here. Let us know if there's anything else, too. We had the aquamarine drops. We had the wonder rings here. We had that beautiful turquoise drop necklace that was so popular. So a lot still here. The charm bracelet with the shoes. Solid gold, white and rose in a bracelet for $999. There's the back. I'll show you the front. That is $999 for rose gold and white gold in that bracelet. What a fun piece that is. Sometimes jewelry is just a bit of fun and playfulness and whimsy to it. So that's a great piece if you like that bracelet. Boy, so much gold for $999. Last minute and a half left. Again, thank you so much for joining us tonight here at TVON on this Wednesday. And oh yeah, got a lot of, oh, and happy June. Happy June too. We're going to have jewelry again for the rest of the next minute. I would really highly recommend calling us on any one of those four here so we can help you own those before they're gone, because a lot of pieces tend to go right as we go off the air and afterwards. So a big thanks for being with us on this Wednesday. Hope you enjoyed seeing all this amazing jewelry, all the big discounts. There are still some discounts hanging out in that wheel for you, so feel free to give us a call. We're still here for a couple minutes after we do go off the air at that same phone number. So just dial that in and we'll be able to have you helped out in all your needs, questions, or check on availability, or get one of those fabulous four that remain here, or that bracelet, the bracelet with the shoes. All the different types of shoes in solid gold. Those are solid gold heavy charms. That was a bracelet for $999. So very special piece. And again, join us tomorrow for more jewelry. Again, Tara will be with you tomorrow night. I'm off for an event. I'll be back on Friday, and we'll have our fabulous Club TVON extravaganza to kick off the weekend. So thanks again for joining us. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a wonderful rest of your Thursday and a wonderful, it feels like Thursday because I'm promoting Friday, but it's Wednesday. Have a good rest of your Wednesday and a great Thursday. And join Tara tomorrow, and I'll see you on Friday. Thanks so much. Have a great night. We'll see you back soon.